AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Y'all look crazy, man. Yeah. Tough. Knicks Rehab. Big Baby Sports. Don't want to hear from you. Nah, shout out to you, Lakers, JJ Redick, man. Y'all know what this is, man. Y'all know what this is. As I lose all my damn drops. The hell's going on?
Knicks Rehab. Knicks Rehab. Knicks Rehab.
I don't know why I played 3 times. Actually, I do know why, but you know. Knicks relapse. KO is a big tragedy, man. This was disgusting. Tom Thibodeau, the whole Knicks organization as a team and as a crew, garbage. Big garbage. Jesus Christ, the Knicks take a big L. Rest in peace, God bless. 128-112 against the New York Knicks. They lost by 16. It felt like they were down by 16 the whole game. LeBron James was the 3rd most triple-doubles in Madison Square Garden history. 33 points, 12 assists, 11 rebounds. He looked unstoppable and way too comfortable from beginning to end. 21 points for Rui Hachimura. Of course, he scored more than he averages. 15 for Max Christie. 27 for Austin Reeves. The most disgusting stat line was 5 or 6 from 3. Dorian Finney-Smith. Let's just leave him wide open. For the Knicks, Josh Hart, 26-point triple-double. 26, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. Just, he's might be our 3rd best player. And he might be the 2nd best after tonight, after what we witnessed today. Fuck is Karl Anthony Towns thinking? Jesus Christ, man. Thank you, Tendrell. Lakers shot 47% from 3. Sandman, he was definitely Tom Thibodeau today. Just disgusting. Disgusting. Karl Anthony Towns, 11 points, 3 of 12 from the floor, 6 rebounds. The Lakers' game plan was clearly to crowd him and to target him all game long. OG Anunoby, that's the story of the night. Like, if it didn't get worse, the way we came out and played slow after 4 straight games of just working on this quicker pace, the Knicks come out slow as hell in the first quarter. Brunson couldn't get it going. The Lakers played Brunson and they guarded Karl Anthony Towns so well. Obviously, being out there out west for so long, they've had plenty of games to study him. JJ Redick, the future Hall of Fame coach. Masterful. Flea was in the group chat saying he outcoached Tom Thibodeau big time. He made Tom Thibodeau adjust, try to make an adjustment, and Tom Thibodeau never did that. From the first quarter, LeBron James was way too comfortable. OG was on him, and I saw the way LeBron was just shooting the ball over him. Got to the basket, faked all his pivots, his footwork. It was way too comfortable. Nobody was there to check him, block him, put a body on him, put a hand on him, and talk shit to him. They just respected LeBron way too much for me. I was disgusted with that. Darlene the Queen, how you feeling? How you doing? Everybody, what AllBall says, you know the drill. Say hello to the ladies. Darlene is first in line. Yeah, LeBron just looked way too comfortable to me. And that's a sign when the stars look comfortable. How do we adjust to that? Your stars are supposed to come out and do something. They came out flat. The pace was just so slow and disgusting. Again, Bridges, he scored 16 points, but there were no plays ran for him, action sets, whatever the hell y'all call it, man. I'm trying to get the basketball jogging down packed so I can sound decent out here. Precious Achiuwa, 15 rebounds and 15 points. This was a game where you throw a monkey wrench in the mix. Shout out the monkey wrench. Huck Purdy, Kolick, try something different because they're trying something different. This was a game Cat should not be playing 35 minutes. LeBron seen it from the first quarter. Oh, you got OG on me? Oh, no problem. I'm gonna set a screen every time on Karl Anthony Towns, man. Got Karl Anthony Towns on him, and OG was messing up by being slow on the switch, in my opinion. You got to stay on your man. If you're gonna switch off LeBron, go guard your man because he's gonna find not even the open man. LeBron James is one of the best passers of all time. He finds the passing lanes like no other in the history of the NBA. He's up there with the Joker, Jason Kidd, and all these guys. Not just with court vision. It's one thing to see it, is the other thing to do it. That's the thing when we talk about court vision. People are actually completing and executing the passes that they see in their head before everybody else does. La Turia in the building. Sorry if I sound depressed, but I don't know what's up with OG. They're saying it's a sprained foot. It don't look like a sprained foot, man. That don't look like a sprained foot. We're going to have to really, this is, again, if Karl Anthony Towns coming into the season was known to be soft, this is like part of the reason why games like this, he played like this more often on Minnesota. When I used to watch him a couple years back, he would go try to finish a left hand, go to the left side of the backboard with his right hand. You know, he would do lazy things like that. But ever since then, he's developed a skill. Finish with both hands, could shoot over his left shoulder or right shoulder. But the Lakers just totally exposed everything wrong about Karl Anthony Towns. And everyone knows all you got to do is switch on the Knicks. That's it. There's heavy switching on the defensive end, put a body on Karl Anthony Towns, and they crowded Karl Anthony Towns. He didn't know how to handle a double team, which was frustrating. You're not the Joker. You're not LeBron. You cannot find these passing lanes out of a double team and they start crowding the paint and they start coming over. You can't throw the skip pass like that. Not over these guys. These guys are all 6'7" or taller. Who's the shortest guy on the Lakers? They got rid of D'Angelo Russell. So not a weak link on the defensive end. He's gone. And they upgraded with that, Dorian Finney-Smith. Tall guys just all over the court. And Karl Anthony Towns could have just kicked out of those double teams faster. He wasn't thinking, man. Depressed all ball with the quote of the night already. All ball like Cat tonight. Nowhere to be found. Wouldn't like Jalen and Towns to beat them. He wouldn't let Jalen and Towns beat them. And that's how you do it. You double up Cat, make him think, make him put the ball on the floor. And he was just struggling with that. Karl Anthony Towns was struggling with getting the shot. He's already, they were saying going into the game, shooting 17% from three. He didn't hit one three-pointer today. I didn't see that. Well, he hit the one three-pointer at the top of the key, actually. Went to the free throw line twice. Brunson went to the free throw line about 3 or 4 times. He was 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Again, there's a lot of times where Jalen Brunson doesn't show up for the free throws at the end of games. He didn't get it going. And usually when they're slow like this, we don't mind Jalen Brunson hogging the ball, but they played him so well. They played Brunson so well. They just make him operate from the right side of the court like every other team does, but then those bodies cover that side of the court and make it tougher for him to finish, make it tougher for him to get into his groove, get his footwork going. There's times where he went to the paint and try to do that pump fake and then spin left. And that's when Austin Reeves ripped him. Just a bad outing, terrible outing. Mikal Bridges was the normal, to me, the normal non-energetic self. It's tough for Mikal Bridges to get it going himself for some reason. All I've been stressing with Mikal Bridges is if they're not running plays for you, you might as well do what OG does, bitch and moan, complain that I'm not getting the ball enough or I'm not getting nothing running for me, so I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna pump fake, jab step, try to get by my man. But Bridges doesn't do that. And yeah, he scored 16. And we're talking about Mikal Bridges, the number one three-point shooter in the NBA. Number two is OG. OG looks way more aggressive on the offensive end than Mikal Bridges, and we did not think that going into the season. Something has to be done with games like this if everybody's taller than you and they're just straight up switching from the beginning and they're doubling cat. How are you going to counter that? There was no counter. There was no time. There was not enough timeouts. There was not enough timeouts from Tibbs to go yell at them and get them going. The Knicks looked like they were scared of a matchup against the Lakers that they knew was going to be big time, knew was going to be on a nationally televised game on ABC, not even ESPN, ABC. And it felt like they felt the weight. And for me, again, I'm going to compare it to last year's team. I'm going to compare it to last year's team. Last year's team, they were able to get over the nerves, in my opinion, because you got guys that can get fouls, Brunson and Randall. It was going to be physical. This is more of a finesse team who didn't bring the pace from the last couple games that kind of takes on the intensity of a physical team. Now we can get everybody in motion. The Lakers did not allow that motion and would stop. Their whole game plan was to stop the ball in Brunson's hands or in Cat's hands. And that's another issue that we have. You see, we can't even throw an alley-oop right unless it's on a fast break and they're wide open. Can't do it. Can't. Our passing has never been great. The greatest passer is Cat, and they neutralize his passing with the double teams. So there was so much about this that was just wrong. And the pack the line defense with Tom Thibodeau. Like, give it up already. Teach them something else. You have to teach them to switch with the Lakers who have you're Richard Jefferson all night long. Yo, Austin Reeves' handle is not, you got to watch his handle. It don't take much to figure out Austin Reeves can handle the ball, man. It just doesn't. And he was getting it going. And of course, with the OG thing, man, he didn't finish the second half. The first half. It's about like 6 minutes left. I'm wondering when he actually got hurt because he came back. I don't remember him seeing with that calf, that calf sleeve. I don't remember seeing him in the first half with that. And it was like the second play of the second half where he just went down when LeBron was guarding him, and LeBron kind of was trying to hold him up after he stood up. And he realized, like, yo, this guy's kind of hurt. And I mean, LeBron was not scared of OG until OG got a couple more plays on him. And all of a sudden, you saw OG kind of rip him, lost the ball, went out of bounds. And every time LeBron got the ball, he's like, nah, I'm not even doing this. Let's just get a switch every time out. I'm not letting OG go on me one-on-one. It was a masterful plan from JJ Redick, and it was a masterful plan from LeBron James to be on the court and execute and double down on, you know what? Path of least resistance. It's early in the shot clock. I'm gonna just get OG up off me. And OG did a bad job, like I mentioned before, of, hey, if you're gonna switch to Cat's guy, go switch all the way. Remember, you are one of the leaders of deflections in the NBA. Just go switch. Go play him, try to play in between LeBron and Cat's man as much as possible, because you're gonna get your arms out and play that pack the line that Tibbs wants. But you kind of got to improvise as well, because you got to see what's going on the court, man. It was horrible. This was horrible. Shua played a great game. Jalen Brunson did not play a great game. Mikal Bridges, Shamet, awful game. Shamet and Payne did not bring their usual energy. You want to credit the Lakers for that, obviously, but they're the guys that's supposed to come in and turn it up when nobody else is. They did not come in there. Dude started off amazingly. I thought he was starting to come out of his slump. He hit a 3-point shot that was that looked he looked very confident finally. Deuce McBride was 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 7 from three. So that's 2 games back to back. He's shooting 40% after shooting like 25% coming back from injury. He played well off the bench. Shout out to AllBall. The first thing he mentioned in the chat was, yo, Shamet is the first guy off the bench. And I was trying to check who was the first guy off the bench the other night for the Knicks. Let me see. It was Wednesday night, right? Knicks versus Denver. Box score, play-by-play, right? Latest first guy off the bench for the Knicks the other night was had to be the 5-minute mark. That's the usual thing now. Cat usually goes out at the 5-minute mark, and I thought they bring in a Achua all the time. Towns 5, Brunson and Obi. Yep, Achua in for Towns. I mean, that's what they usually do. And Achua should have played 30 minutes today. Achua should have played 30 minutes today. And it's the same thing going back to the playoffs. Right? In the playoffs, I said, Tibbs was not planning on playing Achua the entire series until Mitchell Robinson got hurt. Meanwhile, Joel Embiid is a bad matchup for the big athletic guard centers. And today, no Anthony Davis, and Cat still didn't have it going. And the first guy you bring off the bench was Landry Shamet. I don't know what he was thinking. And as soon as Achua started guarding LeBron, he made LeBron miss that 3-point shot. OG, they couldn't switch off of OG's man. There was one time with LeBron, I think later in the shot clock, tried to switch off of get a screen set on OG so he could have Achua guard him. And Achua made him miss a 3-point shot badly. So Tibbs was out of order. Well, Achua did come in for Towns, and then Shaman came in for OG with 5:25 to go in the first quarter. So Achua did come in for Towns in the first quarter. Maybe he should have stayed in there with Anunoby, unless that's when he got hurt. We haven't seen too many Kolick and Brunson lineups. Obviously, this is not a game to bring in the rookies, but I don't know when else you're going to bring them in. I don't know how else you punish the team by showing them, well, you guys ain't playing. You know what, Brunson? You know what? Why don't you guys take a seat? Let somebody with some energy come in here. I guess you try that with Shaman and Campaign. Those have been the guys, but it just felt like how Mike Breen said, soon as OG got hurt, the whole building got quiet and the energy changed. It felt like the energy changed from the Knicks as soon as the game started. These guys didn't even get a haircut. They ain't shaved their beards. Brunson and Josh Hart I think Cat got a haircut, but I be noticing stuff like that. I guess I'm a lunatic, but that was the bottom line for me. No Anthony Davis, and this was your response. It was awful, man. It was awful. Whistles can't save the Knicks. Kolick is 6'3". Is he? I don't think he is. Yeah, haircut. That's where I'm going, just Knicks. They didn't it's a big game. And for me, you can tell the energy and stuff like that. It matters. They got thumped by Max Christie. I want to come up here. Fish, you want to come up here? Hold on. I'll send you up here, but if your mic is messed up, Fish, you gotta go. Oh, shit, I gotta log into Instagram. I gotta log into Instagram or something, Fish. If I put it in the chat, I'm gonna kick y'all out and just leave Fish up here. Definitely Just a horrible game, man. I don't even know who had a good game besides Josh Hart, who just he's working his way to be the second best player on the team. Like I said, played hard. Since when do they interview the players after the third quarter? By the way, like they didn't even interview a coach, Thibodeau, Rick Brunson, nobody. They interviewed Josh Hart. They didn't recover from the OG injury. You know, bad enough they were getting smacked from the beginning, but they didn't. It felt like the energy left them with the OG injury. Just horrible, man. Thibodeau with the adjustments. What do you do if you're Tom Thibodeau? How does he adjust? I see if Fish is in the building. Big Fish. Fish is in the stream with audio only.
My mic good?
No, it's horrible. Do you have headphones?
Is it?
Yeah, come to like
Yeah, I got it.
yeah, put your headphones on, man. Come
I need to get headphones. I got them.
You got them on?
Yeah, hold on. Let me mute the mic. No, let me go get them.
All right. What else can we talk? Yeah. Of course, Twitter's going crazy. You know I'm going to Twitter, show y'all what they saying, because this shit is hilarious. Who is LeBron James? The Knicks reply.
My dad.
My dad. He just be coming out here just man, fuck y'all on Twitter, man. Damn Lakers fans. Yeah, and then what makes it worse is LeBron fan. Here go Mel. Everything's funny now, huh, Mel? We never see Mel comes out once a month just to hear us meltdown online. He said, my dad. Horrible loss. Defensively, it felt like they weren't ready and they were just watching game film with Anthony Davis in the game. Because the Lakers weren't moving the same. And I felt like they could have just allowed LeBron, hey, why don't you go for 60, man? Just go for 60. Because you can get his teammates involved with that style of defense. And with OG getting screen set on him, it wasn't working out for him, man. It was just horrible. It was just horrible. And y'all know why, man. Y'all know why. Before I even, come on, man. It's not that hard to figure out. The Knicks tonight did not have their eyes on the prize, baby Bubba. The big game is almost here, and it's now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. Prize Picks is also giving away a free pick for the big game when one of the starting quarterbacks will need to throw 1 yard to win. If you're correct on at least one more stat projection, you can win real cash. Check out the promos tab to tail any of our Super Sweat Millie winners big game lineups. If you tail a lineup that goes 3 for 3, you can win a split of $1 million in promo funds. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Cook up hot takes with your friends and win real money this week coming up at the big game. When you and your crew run your game on Prize Picks. I'm looking at Pat Mahomes for more than 230 yards, passing yards, and Saquon Barkley for more than 1 touchdown. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. Tom Thibodeau. Run your job. Sick of you. Big Fish. Can you hear us, Big Fish? You in the building?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Talk to me, Fish.
Can you hear me? My mic's still messed up.
It's all right. I think it's decent.
Nah, they outplayed y'all from the whistle, from the opening tip. They never deviated from the game plan. This is what they did with Brunson. They stayed in front of him and made him shoot over the top and didn't go for any pump fakes. That's all they did. That's why he didn't get to the line. He couldn't draw any foul.
But we saw that with Philly last year, but it felt like, you know, Dorian Finney-Smith, Rui, all these guys, they're bigger than him. Oh, yeah. King speech in the building. What's going on? They say you sound like you in the ocean.
The other thing they did was they let Josh Hart get here.
Yo.
King speech, what's going on? Fish, it sounds like you underwater.
What's going on, man? I gotta first handle all my Laker fan teasers, like acting like this, you know, they won a championship tonight. You know how it goes. Listen, man,
Big King speech. What do you think about tonight, man?
Listen, it was frustrating because I wanted this. I wanted to beat the King. I was sick of they forced me to watch all the ABC slurping. The Doris and Richard Jeff. Oh my God, I gotta hear Richard Jefferson. You already know when it comes to Richard Jefferson how he feels about the Knicks. So you know, but look, Josh Hart played well. I'm concerned about you know, a little concerning that Cat and Brunson didn't do their thing. The OG injury, you know, thank God, you know, wasn't worse. Looks like he'll probably rest it for a little bit. You know, Precious played well. Precious, Josh Hart, listen, that's the heart and soul of the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Like as I said, I made a little video to y'all, man. I said, listen, the heart and soul of the Knicks can say what he wants. That's the vocal leader. That's who he is. You know what I'm saying? So he showed up tonight. I wish the rest of us had that defensive energy. Listen, the Lakers are not going to make 23s. They're not going to make 23s. This is like the Boston game, man. Boston is not going to make 29 threes or whatever game they're doing. The Lakers are not going to make 23s. So, yeah, you know, we could have tightened it up defensively. You know, we definitely could have tightened it up defensively, but you know, it's one of them games. This is what, you know, the Saturday night national televised. They gotta feature the King. You know, this might, you know, this could be his last Garden game. He'll probably play again. He'll probably play next year, but you don't know if he's going to make the Garden game. So you know he's got to try to show out. He played with it. I give King props. He played with energy tonight. You know, we just didn't match it. So it's, you know, 5-game losing streak is over. On to the next one. I don't listen. All ball goes from 0 to 100 real quick. You go to 100 to 0. I don't get too high. I don't get too low over any win or loss. You know, if we go on a 5-game losing streak, all right, you got to be concerned. But you know, the eye is, you know, the eye is on the prize, and that's the chip. You know, so I feel like we're just as good as any of the other 4 or 5 contenders. You know, I think it's about 4 or 5 legit contenders in the league. If you want to count Denver and Milwaukee, you know, we might be a little ahead of those guys, but you know,
it happens.
But I wanted this one. I wanted this one for bragging rights. You know, there's a lot of Laker fans in the city. You know, there's a lot of Nick doubters. You know, but honestly, like, we're not going to see the Lakers again. They're going to get beaten in the first round and tied by, you know, and we own Denver. So
the chat is suggesting you go to another room because they claim that is all ball in the background that you are consoling.
That's Junior right there. That's Junior right there. He's happy to see Daddy just got home from work. And
man.
Yeah, man. He's been waiting to see me all day. So it's past his bedtime, but you know.
But he's up. You know how they do. You ain't going to bed. You going to bed? Oh, no. We're not going to bed yet. And but
Right, yo.
the Knicks got put to bed tonight, and I think even with, I mean, even the rebounding numbers aren't bad. What's this? 34. I gotta mute your mic real quick. Let me speech. Uh, Rebounding 37 to the Knicks 44. The Knicks had 44 rebounds, 13 for Hall, 15 for Chua. The more athletic big men in the game, that's what really harps on the Lakers, and they've been playing well. I want to say, let me see what's their record since the Dorian Finney-Smith trade. Because Dorian Finney-Smith, I think we liked him. I mean, the Dallas had a great run to the Western Conference Finals. They traded him. He was part of the Kyrie trade. And when he finally came around to the Lakers, I won't say it's not a surprise. I was worried for his sake because Vanderbilt just totally tanked over there. And Gabe Vincent was absent for he's on and off. And today, of course, he's on because he's in Madison Square Garden. He's playing the Knicks. They want all the headlines. The Lakers now are 8-2 in their last 10. They have won 2 in a row. They're 28-19. So, all that, what's the guy's name from last year? Darvin Ham talk versus JJ Redick. JJ Redick's gonna start to get some credit. I think he soft on the Lakers and soft on LeBron for letting Bronny and him run amok. Bronny did not look good at all. The whole crowd was cheering for him to come in. That's how bad this game was. We didn't have any highs. Our highs were what?
Josh Hart. That's it. That was it.
That was it. And I thought, for me personally, because I'm an OG stan, it looked like LeBron was very comfortable on him for those first 2 or 3 possessions, but then all of a sudden he started fumbling the ball when OG was on him. He's like, nah, fuck this. Set the screen for me. We're gonna get off him. Path of least resistance with OG Anunoby. And Mikal, what is your thing with Mikal Bridges or King's Speech? So how can the Knicks run more plays for him, man? Because I'm sick of this. Especially a game like this with Brunson and Cat can't get him going. Bridges gotta be open. Cat gotta swing that ball out the double team. Get it to Bridges.
Bridges is such a smooth operator that you gotta get him more plays. Like look, it's parts of the zone where he's automatic from the corners. And part of me, this is where we missed Julius Randle, because Julius Randle was very good at getting guys 3-point shots from the corner.
That's it. Hold on a second. Kingsby, hold on a second. Do you have headphones? Because it's starting to sound.
Yeah. Let me turn them off then.
Yeah, please. But
hold on. Let me.
Go ahead.
Better.
Let's see. Go ahead. Try it.
Yeah, you hear me better?
Ah, man, maybe a little better, but keep going. Just keep talking. We'll see. Automatically adjust.
Okay. So I'm trying. Yeah. I don't know. I'm in the good Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi good. I think it's the StreamYard thing, man. I don't know. I try to get everybody. That's what we're saying. When we bring people up, it's tough because then it sounds like this. I had to change it for the audio when I pull it up on the for Apple for the podcast and stuff, audio. But it doesn't matter. I can hear you. Sorry guys for any clashing of our mics. But you always got knowledge. You always drop jewels. What can they do for Mikal Bridges? Yeah, he's a smooth operator, but how do you get the smooth operator going and initiate his own offense?
That's what I'm saying. He's clearly our third option as far as scoring wise, but Josh Hart is like the second creator. And I think they gotta try to get more connection with him. Brunson has to deliberately get him the ball as well. I mean, like Cat and Brunson can both make their own shots. It almost is like a good problem, but by the same token, yeah, this is a night you wanted Bridges to get them shots to stem the tide, right? Because like we made our runs, but they kept hitting threes. Every time we would get within 2, they would knock a 3, go up 5. Then we missed, then we come down, miss, then they hit another one. Like, guys like Finney-Smith and Reeves and all of them, they couldn't miss. And this is what we needed Bridges to, we needed a 30 spot from him, but he wasn't getting enough opportunities. Cat was getting doubled. So I see offensively there was a couple of disconnects. So, I'll give JJ credit. I'm not a JJ fan. I don't think he's doing a better job than than Ham did. To be honest, I just think their schedule, and then the fact that they haven't really had any major injuries. All right, so they're 28-19. I think the schedule will get a little harder for them down the road. We'll see where they end up. If they do end up without, not in the play-in, then that's an improvement. But I mean, when you supposedly have two of the best 10 players on the planet, you should do better than that. You should be a top 4 team. But we'll see. But yeah, they just came out with more energy, and I think that's what's disappointing because I wanted the Knicks to want this game. We wanted this game. Fans like you, me, I know Flea and AllBall, we wanted this game because we don't want to hit up for my Laker fan. That's what I was just doing before I signed on, bro. Like, these are the same guys that don't show up when the Knicks win 5 in a row. As soon as they beat us, they got bragging rights in our house. So, it's more again, like I said, the eye is on the chip. The eye is on making a long playoff run in the East. I want to see. We got to see ball. Let's see. Put it this way: if you ask me to get these 2 games, Boston and LA, you had to pick one to win. Which would you pick?
Oh, Boston.
Thank you. So we can right the ship if we beat Boston, and I'm gonna forget about this Laker game. Listen, this is a national televised LeBron, one of his last trips to the Garden. He got away with a lot of offensive rebounds, them karate chops, them Heisman post drives. He got away with a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? And anytime you touch him in any resistance, they're gonna give it to you. But nah, LeBron plays strong. He actually played some defense. I was surprised at that. Josh Hart took it to him. Josh Hart got the 2-and-1s on him. I like to see that. Josh, again, it's when the team don't come with the same fire that Josh Hart. That's what bars. I want Josh Hart's energy to be contagious. I wanted Karl-Anthony Towns to feel net. I wanted him to wear Jackson Hayes out. That didn't happen. I know they doubled a lot. Again, then we got to find an open man real quick. And that open man got a hit, Deuce played well, and Precious played well. So if OG's out, who do you think starts at the 4? You think we go Precious and then promote Sims the backup center, or OG might be out for a week, so you know how it is when OG has to nurse an injury.
Yeah, because with Ochua, if you put in Ochua, it kind of gets rid of this whole Tibbs 5-minute thing. That 5-minute mark, he's taking out Cat, resting him for 2.5 minutes, brings in the second unit back in with him. But if we saw, and this is my problem, now Tibbs is gonna be back on a hot seat for me because this all I've been saying. All right, it's cool when you got your guys to put in the game for 8-9 man rotation, but how about when one of your guys goes down? All right, so now we got to go with one of the rookies, one of the kids that what's his name, Matt Ryan. Hey, somebody else got to play to stagger these minutes.
You know who I want to see? There's 2 guys I want to see. I want to see Tyler the Creator, and I want to see the Incredible Hulk.
But to start,
no, I just want to see them in the rotation. So that's how we.
But how about this? Hulk should play more minutes. Number 1, because he's a big man, and I think it's easier for him to institute his style of play.
I think he's very talented.
And he's talented.
Very talented.
And number 2, and then you could respond to this. If Tibbs is the center whisperer that we think he is, then we should see the Tibbs thing, his Tibbs style rubbing off on him. I just can't see, to your point, why he wouldn't get 5 to 10 minutes the next ball game.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, one thing I hate watching on the national television, how Tibbs runs everybody into the ground. Everybody. This is one thing and that's why I've been waiting to jump on him. Y'all say right. Tibbs running, but we had the least injured team, right? Look at all the injuries going around the league. We don't have no major catastrophic injuries. But see, now we got one. That was a non-contact. He just stepped wrong. And it's okay. But that is going to breed opportunity for somebody to step up. And Tibbs' thing is next man up. So it could be a little bit of a blessing, especially if it's only a couple of weeks, don't last no longer than a week or 2. That somebody like Huck, and because this is the thing, the trade deadline is Thursday, right? What if we get Sims out of here?
Well, we
What
gotta
if
get
Sims
some-
is out of here for a second-round pick or whatever? Now Huck has to be the backup center.
Well,
He
unless you
steps up
bring in,
in a rotation.
unless you bring in Valanciunas. Nah,
Are we
they're
bringing in
gonna-
Valanciunas? Or are we just going to get, just get a couple of picks and, even McCullers is playing. So, maybe Dadier gets a couple of minutes and stuff like that in there. I mean, I don't know. But again, I mean, look, Sims is what he is. He is a good rim protector, but he does nothing else. Huck, I think, can do all of it. I just think he needs the opportunity to step up.
And he needs the opportunity to see what you don't want him to do, especially come playoff time.
True.
That's all. And I'm gonna always disagree with you about the minutes thing, because I think what happens with the minutes police is that they run with a point and then just go all over the place and exaggerate. Then they bring up the Derrick Rose injury. They bring up Tibbs' reputation, which is fair because it's a strong point. But my thing has always been, it's not really the amount of minutes; it's how you rotate them.
How you rotate it and see.
That's it.
My thing is, I don't believe in play, because again, just like Shaq and Barkley said, and that's one of the few things I agree with. They said on that telecast is the only way you get in basketball shape is playing basketball. There's no, like, the guys that rest. Then they, if you're resting guys, I don't like that rest. We don't do the resting thing. These other teams do the resting thing. I don't believe in it, because again, when you look at Kobe and Jordan, when they won their championships, they played 42 minutes a game. Now I understand that's a different world and they were built differently, but we got guys playing 36, 37 minutes. Like, Josh Hart is not complaining. Bridges is not complaining. OG until this, mind you, what we at game 50, 49? We're 32 and 17 now, right? So game 49, this is his first injury. When is OG going 49 games without getting injured? So part of Tibbs' strategy is doing good conditioning for these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good conditioning. And so again, we're the least injured team. Like, we've only lost Josh Hart's was personal. I don't know if he had something with his kid or something or whatever. He had a personal reason, right? He wasn't injured. Jalen Brunson missed one game. Carl Cat missed three or four, and OG and Mikal Bridges have played every game up until then. So we've only lost 5 starters games. Go to any other team, you getting that from at least 3 or 4 of their starters. Very few people played 82 games. So I think, I don't believe in that we're playing too many minutes, because I believe the best way to be conditioned is playing basketball. So you're going to say, we're going to run out of gas? And I think we're going to be stronger than these other guys that rest. I don't believe resting gets them in playoff shape. I don't.
But I think rest is being, and you could jump in, Fish. I don't think it's about resting them for a game or, a quarter or two. It's what Tibbs did in the last 4 games. Karl-Anthony Towns came back in the game with 2.5 minutes in the first quarter, and then he played the rest of the second quarter. That made no sense to me. That was the first time I saw them with the starting lineup in the beginning of the fourth quarter. Yo, stick to that script. You bring them back fresh. See if you go back to the bench and they get something going. We have no energy. Tom Thibodeau has no real feel for the game. You could watch the tape in hindsight and play Monday morning quarterback all you want to. That's great. But in game, he has no feel for the game. He just doesn't, because you can't see Cat is not playing defense. He's mad slow. It's the same mistakes over and over again. And it's like,
I get him. You want him fresher at the end of games. I get that part. See, my beef is by only playing 8 guys, you're not giving us different looks. You're not giving I want Tibbs to play 3 guards sometimes, right? I want Payne, Brock, Deuce, and what's the name? When it calls for it, because you got an extra creator. You got, I want that. I want to see those type of line. I want to see him mix and match a little bit more. And that's what, when him doing this 8-man predictable rotation, it gets stale and teams know how to attack that.
exactly.
Like Redick outcoached him tonight. And I still, a guy who only coached girls basketball should not be out coaching a Tibbs 22-year vet with Tibbs. Tibbs, like they said when Tibbs rookie coaching year, he was up 21, right? And then T-Mac went off. And that's why he doesn't, that's why he waits to like the last 2-3 minutes. If we up 30, then he'll quit.
He's traumatized, Kingsby. Like, what are you traumatized by? It's 15 years ago, bro. Get over it. Like, these players have to get
probably 20 years
I don't
ago.
think I don't think Tibbs adheres to his own rules for himself.
True.
For the players, it's okay. You got to get over the last play. You got to stop talking to the ref and bitching them on to the ref. But you don't have to stop doing that, Tibbs. Like, so I that's just it for me. I think it's that's why we love sports, because it reminds us of real life, where everything is done by merit. If we see something works, you stick to it. And if it's not working anymore, you try something new and try to figure out a way. Maybe, hey, if that thing was working back then, we'll get back to that in a second. Bird in the hand beats two in the bush. But the whole team looked out of sorts today. And I think Ochua.
And we shouldn't have with 2 days off. We had two whole 4 days off.
Yeah, but you don't think that had to do with just it's the Lakers, it's a national TV game, and they just weren't ready for whatever reason?
Yeah, that bothers me, because I guess us fans wanted it more than the players, and that's what bothers me. You know what I'm saying? And for all of us here, they got to hear Laker fans talk about and see the Lakers. This is it for the Lakers. We got a future. The Lakers got nothing. After this, that's it. And once Braun and they got no picks. They talking about trading these 2 picks to get a center. Like, they got nothing. But we got to hear from Laker fans. And look, like I said, they're going to be out in the first round. We're probably going to make a long playoff run.
Right.
And again, I want my eye, like, this is one of these nights where, all right, we've been playing good against the West. We dropped 143, 122. And then we come out and just it was more of a defensive dud than an offensive dud. But by the same token, listen, your 2 stars don't even drop, neither one of them dropped 20. In a game like this, we need, and when the old guy scores 30, gets a 30-point triple-double, But listen, this is my thing, man. As a Knicks fan, I'm gonna always be on to the next one. On to the next one, bro. Like, I don't get too high, I don't get too low. When we lost to OKC, I said, all right, let's just go on to the next one. Who do we play? I think we had a good victory after we lost to OKC like that, right? Or did we lose a couple more? I can't even. See, I don't like the dice roll. I don't remember that. I just remember, I just remember the buzz about it, but I don't remember the dice roll.
Which OKC game?
The second one we got thumped
at the Garden. I'll go back to that.
Then we played next. We played Milwaukee after that. I know we played Milwaukee around then.
Around that time,
we played Milwaukee right before them. But look, it's just teams that we match up with.
We came back and blew out Milwaukee. Right. Because that after the OKC game, I said I ain't scared of the Bucks at all.
Yeah. And I remember asking Knicks fans in the group, which more indicative? Because OKC hasn't done anything yet, but they thumped us. But we did beat the core. They got like 4 guys from that championship team in Milwaukee. So which is more indicative, blowing them out twice or losing that to OKC? Because honestly, like I said, OKC had done that yet. So let's not crown them. Let's not use them only as a measuring stick. Again, we blew out Denver twice. We blew out Memphis for all it's worth.
But
can you hear me, Fabian?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Here's the thing about that. Is you say let's not put too much stock in OKC. The Knicks were a second round out last year.
Oh, you're right. We ain't doing nothing either.
You were a second, so you're in the same boat. You're in the same boat as OKC. In the same boat. You keep trying to put the Knicks at this grandiose spot, but they were a second round out.
Oh, I agree.
Right?
We ain't doing nothing either. But by the same token,
we got to keep it 100. But the thing I wanted to say is, it's not about the minutes guys play. Tibbs doesn't know how to read the room. He doesn't know how to read his players. I don't disagree. It's one of those things where we talk about how many minutes Jordan and Kobe played, but you remember those guys came out certain times of the first quarter, second quarter to get their minutes to start back the next quarter. Tibbs doesn't know how to do that. So he runs guys throughout the whole quarter. He may take them out, but like you said, he'll put them right back in the second quarter and run them, and then come back the next quarter.
Fish, your mic sounds sounds worse. You got your mic sounds worse. Yeah.
Let me ask you, Faye, do I sound like I'm in the hallway?
Nah,
you sound better.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nah, because I did a whole 2-hour podcast the other way, and I sounded all right, but yeah, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. You recorded a podcast on your own thing?
On my phone, yeah. Same thing. And then used my headset as well. So
you got a podcast?
I guess, yeah, man. Yeah, listen, I told you I was getting the channel up. So yeah, I got a little podcast. I'm actually gonna start doing a weekly show this week. I'm gonna try to think about Thursday or Friday, you know, just some popcorn style. Me and my boys just talk about current topics of the day, man. You know.
He ain't tell nobody.
So yeah, and I've been going on the FYF and
He
I've been making my rounds.
He ain't want us to be a part of it, Fabian. He ain't want to.
Listen, man, bro, I've been tagging you. I tagged y'all in one when AllBall did the whole thing about Josh Hart. I tagged y'all in the post. I guess I gotta get your email and send it to you. I don't know if you saw it.
He probably tagged AllBall ain't tell nobody.
No, I tagged the whole channel, man. I said, listen, I couldn't stay silent. I said, but the title is "The Heart and Soul of the Knicks Can Say Whatever the Hell He Want," because I put his numbers up with OG, and his numbers is killing OG. Look, Josh Hart's numbers is killing Jaylen Brown's. Only thing Jaylen Brown leads him in is scoring. Like, I mean, I didn't realize Jaylen Brown is struggling shooting this season.
Yeah,
his numbers for numbers is better than Jaylen Brown. I'm not saying Josh Hart's been an all-star, but you know, he's the heart and soul of the Knicks, bro. I'm loving it.
But the thing about Josh Hart's numbers are
also over Jaylen Brown.
Josh Hart's numbers are conducive with what everybody else does. If it's just Josh Hart like tonight, then they just empty numbers.
Right.
Yeah, he kept us in that game though, bro. The 2-1. He was trying to keep us connected, but we needed Cat. We needed Cat and what's the name? They hit on their opportunities, and they just never did.
They pretty much tonight was one of those nights where they said, okay, if Josh Hart gets 50, he just get 50. They let him get his. Go ahead. If Josh Hart goes off,
making it. See, Josh Hart makes some plays. He makes that extra effort rebound. He gets like he got another triple double. You know, like he is really an intangibles guy, and again, I'm loving it. Again, he's the heart and soul. He's the vocal leader. I don't care. Look, that's Brunson. Sometimes, like Brunson is the boss. He's that watchdog concierge or the underboss that really goes out, you know, and that's how I gotta be. If Oakley was the vocal leader of the Knicks, Ewing wasn't the guy. Ewing would say what he had to say when he had to say it, but not Oakley was the guy running the locker room back in the Knicks day.
Josh Hart is Chrissy from The Sopranos.
Is he Chrissy? Okay.
Yeah.
Listen,
yeah.
Capable,
he's Tony.
Right? What did Tony say? He's capable.
Yeah, he's Tony.
He got a little issue, but see, Josh Hart is to me, Josh Hart is the good Draymond Green. Put it that way. He's a Draymond Green without all the extra.
If Josh Hart was a Laker with Kobe, he'd be Trevor Ariza, right? Because you're going to get what you're going to get from the other guys, and Josh Hart's numbers will put you over the top. But if it's just Josh Hart going off,
we can't have that. You're right.
Yeah.
But that's
we need other people making shots.
Yeah,
if Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura are gonna make every three, and what's the other guy? DFS making all 8 threes. We gotta make our shots as well.
They got wide open threes all night. They was catch and shoot with an assistant coach all night.
But Fish, that's all Cat on the switch the entire night.
He kept going under, and then he kept waiting, and they would just shoot.
Hold on. So how do you as a player, yo, Turbo, what's going on, man? Step right in if you want. How do you as a player, you tell the coach, like, yo, that shit ain't working. That shit ain't working. You
tell him that at the timeout. You tell him at the timeout, hey, we need to switch this shit up.
Yeah,
you tell him at the timeout, because they ran one set the whole first half. Top of the key, pick and roll, and the wing or the corner was wide open.
Yeah. Turbo, we can hear you.
One set. They literally ran one set that whole first half.
Horrible.
Oh, this must change. I didn't know. I thought I was waiting because usually when I come in, I'll wait for you to bring me into
Yeah,
the
you
box.
you good. We can hear you, man. What's going on,
Oh,
Turbo?
okay.
How's everything feeling, man?
Everything good. I can't complain. What up, fellas?
What you
What
feel
up,
about
Turbo?
the
What up?
game
What up?
tonight? You saw anything that you were disgusted with, like me?
I mean, the end of the day, the Knicks were going to be due for a loss at some point. But I'm not going to look at this one loss and say that,
Yeah, man.
I mean,
We win the
I
next
am.
5. We care.
Who we play? You know who we playing next?
I know we play Boston next.
Yeah. No, we
I
don't play
want the
Boston.
smoke.
No, we
I
don't play
want-
Boston.
Let me tell you. Look. I know there's gonna be some Boston cats. There's gonna be some Boston fans.
Who y'all play
Anyone,
next?
no, Fish ain't no Boston fan, is he?
But we don't play
No.
Boston next.
Oh, we play next.
We play
Houston?
the Rockets. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I need Brunson to drag whoever's guarding him, but I need him to outdo Van Vliet. I need us to lock up Van Vliet. I need a nice Sengun versus Cat. I need Cat to be mad over this game and take it out on Sengun. Look, I just got a lot of respect for you. Oh, Amen Thompson is doing his thing.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. So, but I still think we're better team than Houston.
This
I think we better
big
team
deal
than Houston.
because all of the flaws that you showed tonight, you've been showing in your wins. Everything that you did tonight wrong, you showed in them 5 straight wins. Because I typed in comments when Fabian and them would go live. Every mistake, you showed them in your wins.
Well, Fish, what does that say if we show all them same mistakes and we could still drop 143 on quality teams?
What it says is you can beat any team on any given night, but you're gonna struggle in a 7-game series.
True, and that will be because of adjustments. Yeah, you're right. Because of adjustments.
Because teams like the Lakers, teams like Houston, teams like Orlando, teams like Boston, they don't deviate from what they do. They stick to the script the whole game. So every time you make a mistake, they're not going to get too high, too low. They're going to push forward. Those are the teams you have the problems with. It ain't the teams that just score a lot of points. It's the teams that stick to their game plan the whole game.
Right. Well, Orlando fell all the way off. They under 500 now.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? I'm just looking them up. The thing with Orlando, that Jalen Suggs injury, man, that ruined the worse than Boncaro or Franz Wagner.
Big time.
Yeah, they had the same injury, didn't they?
If you don't have a ball stopper,
Suggs hurt his back.
Oh no, it was Wagner and what's his name that had the same injury.
Yeah, the Wagner and Pancaro. Yeah,
that's what AD is out with the oblique injury as well.
Man, AD hurt his oblique reaching for his door handle on his car.
But AD tweaked his. They tore the muscle in there, so that it took him longer to heal up. But again, that goes to show you that Suggs is a big part of what they do because he's their main perimeter ball stopper. He's the guy who's bottling up the guard that's going to kill you, you know? Yeah. And so Bancaro is their scorer. See, this is what a lot of people don't realize. You need every element. When we played them the 3 times, they had Suggs. When they beat us, they had Suggs. So Suggs is really a key to their defense. And when Suggs is out, okay, they got the scorer back, but they don't have the same defensive peskiness that they had with Suggs. So that's why I say when people only look at 2 score, like if we beat Phoenix and Booker is out, okay, but then somebody else like Bill should have stepped up. I don't care if Booker's out. He's only that scorer. Booker doesn't do nothing for defense. That's what I'm saying. This is why Phoenix is a mediocre team because they don't have every element. They have the 3 guys that can score. But they don't have a guy that can stop you on the defense. They don't have a rim protector. No. Without that, you can't play good defense. If KD's going to be,
they don't have no toughness. That's what it comes down to. They have no toughness. They have no grit.
Yeah,
the thing I was impressed by LA
my problem with the Knicks. We've lost a little bit of the grit. Now, all you haters.
A little.
Listen, I'm trying to be political.
I ain't politically correct about nothing. You already know how I feel. The only gritty dude, Josh Hart and OG. Those are the only gritty dudes on the team. Period.
Well, Precious being back, and that's what I'm saying. That's why we might play a little bit better with Precious at the 4, because we're gonna be a little bit better rebounding. Remember, I told you OG got to give me 6. I said at the beginning of the season, OG should give me 6. He's playing a 4. If we asked Melo to get 8 back when he was when he played the 4, I can ask 6 for OG. 6 rebounds. That's not that hard.
Is this real? This ain't real. The Lakers get Luka Doncic, Max Kleber for Anthony Davis and Max Christie.
Oh heck no.
No.
That would have been on. I would have heard the alarm on my time machine if that was happening.
Beware the fake Shabs account on Twitter.
No, this ain't a fake. This is the Underdog account on Twitter. That was 40 seconds ago. Let me see if they delete it.
Oh, heck no! I don't believe it.
They make fake. They make fake accounts for everybody.
No. Shams just tweeted it.
Are you sure that's the real Shams?
Dog, it has 2.5 million followers. Luka Doncic gets traded to the Lakers for Anthony Davis.
No, because that would have been on the ESPN timeline. On my, I would have got it.
Yeah, I didn't see it on ESPN.
The trade not only brings. Hold on, the trade not only brings the LA Clippers below luxury tag. No, that's a different one. Hold on. Let me just go on Twitter real quick so I can show y'all.
Okay. Yeah, my backup phone.
Nah, because I would have got because ESPN would have blasted because I got it on my whatchamacallit.
Maybe Sean
wants they make the trade after the game.
The Dallas Mavericks ain't trading. The Dallas Mavericks ain't trading Luka for no Anthony Davis.
Oh, heck no.
Why would the Lakers do that? That's the key to their whole defense.
Is Shams and Underdog getting breaking news? The Lakers trade. Yo, everybody's saying it now.
No.
Wow.
I don't. Nah.
Lake Show, yo. Okay.
Nah, it's not him. Look. This is Shams right here. Watch. Shams.
After the Lakers beat the Knicks, you're gonna make a trade like that? That doesn't make any sense.
Markieff Morris still in the league?
Yeah, he don't play.
He got a salary.
Real?
Shams.
Why would the Mavericks? Well, Mark Cuban is gone. Yeah, I'm going to ESPN.com.
That's a dumb trade.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I don't hear nobody jumping off the buildings out here. I don't hear nobody jumping off the buildings out here. So I can't be here.
No, you're in Dallas, so you would have heard. You would have heard something. You would have heard some type of.
Yeah, the tornado sound been going off in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
Luka's much younger. Like AD is 32 in March.
Yeah.
This is the most shocked I've felt about an NBA trade in years. LeBron and Luka sharing the floor together is insane.
Absolutely.
No.
Yo, how is this?
It wouldn't make sense to bring in AD and you still got the other bigs on the team.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
And why would you?
That wouldn't make sense.
Why would you even do that trade? That makes no sense.
No, Michael Finley ain't making that move.
Michael Finley's the general manager.
He's in the front office.
But the crazy part is ESPN is not. ESPN didn't say nothing.
Yeah, because it's not real. ESPN don't even probably know about that mess.
They waiting on Stephen A. to confirm.
Or Stephen A. Stephen A. You've been beat to the punch again. So, yes, this is real. Sources tell ESPN full trade. Nah, he got hacked. You got nah.
Yeah.
Shout put yes, this is real. What?
Nah.
And nobody got an alert.
No.
Exactly.
Please call me.
Believe it.
Lee, what's good?
What the fuck is going on?
You're on live, Lee.
What the fuck?
Hey, Fabian, you know how many times I saw somebody saying, Dion was going to Dallas, and I'm sitting right next to my man, and my man sitting there laughing.
What the fuck they want? What the fuck was that?
We trying to see if it's real or not.
Is that real?
I don't think so. It can't be.
What the fuck?
Nobody, yeah, but nobody's getting an alert.
Why
Exactly.
Fabian voice going an octave higher?
No, that's Flea.
That's Flea.
I mean, please.
Fish said, "Why is Fabian's voice going an octave higher?"
Nah, Fish. Family.
Yeah.
Can't make it tonight. Y'all obviously can hear my tone. Had a couple libations, so I ain't gonna embarrass myself on live tonight. We didn't play well
Look.
tonight. I'll address y'all tomorrow night. Well, Monday night after the Rockets game. But Luka to the
Yesterday
Lakers,
when you went off, you were the flea that went off on Kenyon Martin.
Fabian, talk to me.
He said yesterday when you went off was like
The Dallas
Fish-
Mavericks are trading Luka Doncic, Max Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Lakers
allegedly.
for Anthony Davis.
Allegedly.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I said that about the cat trade, and then it turned out to be real.
He say King Speed is online. He said I said that about the cat trade and it turned out to be real. Luka Doncic is eligible for a super max with the Mavericks this summer, projected at 5. What the hell?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I would have had it on my time, Flea.
Let's see if he,
Hold
if he has
on.
some,
I'm gonna make it easy. I'm gonna make it easy real quick.
Wait. Again, I'm sorry for my absence tonight, y'all. I need to show up every time we win or lose. Fabian knows I'm active tonight. Luka Doncic to the Dallas Mavericks for Anthony Davis?
well, we don't know yet. I don't believe it. None of
I
us
see
believe
it
it.
only on X. I don't see it on any other.
Yeah.
Check ESPN Fleet. Check ESPN.com. We're all checking the same thing. This is like nobody believes it.
No.
House of Highlights, Shams.
No, House of Highlights.
Yo.
Okay, but it's House of Highlights saying as per Shams.
As per the Dallas Mavericks are trading Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick.
Okay, but who?
It's
and
true.
That's House of Highlights.
Hold on. It's true because I just put it on ESPN and it just went to commercial showing clips of Luka.
Oh, he's saying it's true because he's on ESPN. Somebody
So
said
they ain't updated the website yet.
ESPN just announced it.
coming-
Hold on, Pure
ESPN is
Power
coming
Gaming.
back.
Pure Power Gaming
What?
said this is ESPN just announced it. The actual app notified me. Oh shit!
Yo,
Look, everybody said the same thing. That we're crazy for believing it.
Yeah, because I see it on Slam.
on February 1st, 2025.
I see it on Slam.
Right.
Hold
See,
on,
I think it makes no
just-
sense for the Lakers to do that.
Yeah, so you'll call too and call and jump on the line, man.
Wait, no.
I just checked.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna add him. Wait. No. He can't run from this.
No, send him the link and jump on. They can't hear you. Oh, you can't hear them.
Yeah, we here. This is crazy. Nah.
I just texted Joel Armstrong. I'm waiting on a response.
What is there to wait on? This is crazy. I saw it pop up my
I
phone.
know.
I'm like,
I
this
just
can't
want
be
to see.
real. Yo, Flea, hit the link.
I just
Jump on
want
the
to see
link.
what DA is gonna say.
Get into a secure place.
All
All
right.
right.
Yo.
What the hell?
First reaction, don't trade for the
Bobby
Lakers.
Marks. Look, everybody's saying Shams has not been hacked. This is real. Hold on. Let me text Ryan. This got to be the worst.
I just text DA, what the hell? And he said, yeah. His response was, yeah.
See, it's a good trade long term for the Lakers. Bad trade short term. Like
Hold
the
on, but
Lakers, I guess.
let's think about this. This is to me, this got to be JJ Redick telling him, yo, fuck Anthony Davis. He don't want to play the 5. I don't like his style. He don't, I don't know. Him and LeBron on the same team. No, they're gonna get worse defensively. I'm not scared of this whatsoever.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to Austin Reeves?
Short term? In the short term, it don't make either team better.
Hold on.
Hold
What happens to Austin
on.
Reeves?
Let me add some spice to it. Dorian Finney-Smith was there when they went to reach the Western Conference Finals, right? The Mavericks.
Yep, I'm seeing it. It's happening. It just came in. Breaking news from ESPN. I just got the alert.
Here's the
What
problem the
the
Lakers
hell?
have. What
They
happened?
got
What happened?
so gassed at beating the Knicks without AD, they think they can live without AD.
What happened? What happens to Austin Reeves?
What about Austin Reeves, bitch?
Because that's his spot.
He moves back to the 2. He moves back to the 2. But then what happens to Christie? I mean, look, that team is going to make the Lakers dirt defensively. They already were dirt defensively. That's going to make them really dirt because AD was the key to everything they do on defense. Don't get gassed by them playing good tonight against the Knicks. Without that, AD is a rim protector.
Breaking news.
You know, Luka plays no defense.
Breaking news. Yep.
Okay.
It's a 3-team deal. It's a 3-team deal that includes Utah.
Yeah, Utah probably stacking up on some picks and moving around some money.
This actually makes this doesn't make Dallas good better long term, but it actually makes Dallas good because their wings are scoring.
Short term.
So now they have inside. Now they have inside score. Yeah. So now this makes them good inside. This gives them inside that they didn't have last year.
Anthony Davis is fucking soft. Kyrie Irving's gonna curse him out midway through the season, and this Mark Cuban is out. Remember, he sold the team. They don't have any bats, and remember Mark Cuban and them. They say Luka Doncic is eligible for an extension this summer, but they're trying to start that team in Vegas, and they say LeBron wants part ownership. You can see JJ Redick coaching over there. Mark Cuban being a part owner over there. Who jumped in here? Flea.
Big Flea.
We can hear you, Flea. Well, actually, we can't hear you.
Who we got in the building?
We got King Speech.
King Speech is in the building. Who else is in the building?
Super Turbo.
Yes, sir.
Fish is here?
Fish is in the building.
Big Fish is here.
Fish, talk to me, Fish. What the fuck is going on? Excuse my language. What is going on?
I'm worried about OG. I'm worried about OG's injury because I don't think it's just a strained foot.
Yeah, I don't. He dropped to the floor. He didn't move.
He was walking with one foot and it was flat on the floor. And I've done that.
That's real.
Time out. I know the Knicks just lost to the Lakers. Bad loss.
Real quickly, the Tibbs has reported OG Anunoby receives negative X-rays on his sprained foot.
That's good.
Maybe he caught a cramp.
Yeah,
for real. Like maybe he caught a cramp.
Yeah, because he went down, he was done. Or maybe he wants a game off. He played every other game.
Time out. Hold on, y'all.
You trying to get over this?
Big King Speech is in the building. Fish is in the building. Turbo's in the building. Appreciate the three of y'all brothers for tapping in with us. Raymond, we lost to the Lakers.
Is your microphone like that good? Everybody,
Raymond.
Yes.
We need to segue now. We lost tonight. We can address that. You've addressed that for the last hour and some change. Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis has to be spoken about. What the hell just happened?
Bro, we did it in real time. I got the text message or the alert.
You see me calling your phone. I'm like, no.
So, well, you were listening to us, or how did you hear about it?
No, I am in an undisclosed location right now.
Right.
And the alert came through. And then, I jump onto all the socials and every credible outlet is reporting it.
So we just gonna let him slide with that undisclosed location quote?
Yes, Fish.
What you mean, Fish?
Yes,
What's wrong with you?
Yes,
hold on, Fish. You want some Cam Newton time?
Call me like Hey, Fish, OG, call me later. We talk about where I'm at. Don't talk about it now.
I thought this was Club Shay Shay.
No, this ain't.
Hey, Turbo, you see how nasty Fish is? You see how disgusting Fish is?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not even. I'm like,
Wow, we got the
disbelief.
exclusive first. That's crazy.
I still don't believe it. We did, yo, for Turbo at the second that it happened. We thought he got hacked.
Raymond, what's your initial thoughts, reactions, feelings?
This is horrible.
How do they coexist? How do they coexist?
Remember, everybody's been comparing Luka to LeBron. We'll see.
LeBron has accomplished playing with every superstar in his era. Think about this. Come on, y'all. LeBron has played with every superstar in basketball in the last, let's say, 15 years.
So who's the point guard?
You. Me. Anybody. King's Speech. This is crazy.
I think they're happy here because I hear guns going off in the background.
Oh, they wilding in Dallas?
Yeah.
So that means
in a good way or a bad way?
In a good way. They shoot off guns like fireworks around here.
Damn.
So that means they're happy about
that.
But
Dallas acquiring Anthony Davis is not awful.
It's not.
It's actually a good move because now you have an inside score. You've got competent wing scores, and you still got your point guard.
So the Mavericks were just done with Luka, or maybe he informed them. This is all clutch sports. LeBron, that they did with. Remember, he's been rumored to go to the Lakers for years.
Yeah.
What Anthony Davis doesn't have a no trade clause. Only guys in the league with that is LeBron and Bradley Beal. But
LeBron has a no trade clause?
Yes. But fellas, does this trade happen without a call to Anthony Davis? Like, yo, we about to do this?
He doesn't get no. Bro, it's Clutch is his agent.
But how does this happen without Anthony Davis saying, I mean, he doesn't have the no trade clause, but signing off saying, how does this happen before Jimmy Butler gets moved? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, nobody wants Jimmy. Nobody wants Jimmy.
You can't say nobody wants Jimmy, man.
King Speak, how does this happen before Jimmy gets moved?
Jimmy Butler's price tag is a little because he's declining. So he makes $53 million next year. That's hard to move.
Yeah.
You know, unless you get in a equal.
This had to be a move initiated by Dallas because Rob Pelinka ain't that smart to make a move like this.
Agreed.
I'm being serious. You look at the Mavericks.
No, agree. I agree with
this. This is a move. This is the move that the Mavs probably looked at and said, "We got guys that can score. We're getting a guy who's 20 plus in the paint. We're getting a guy. We already got a point guard, and we can relax our shot blocker. He don't have to worry about scoring now. He can just rim run.
So who the Lakers?
He can high low with AD. Yeah.
Hey Fish. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, big dog. I am going to call you 24 hours from now because I need to understand the climate of what's going on in Dallas right now. So I'm gonna give it 24 hours, but I'm calling you, and I need you to tell us what the climate is like after this move.
He said they had.
Go ahead. If you want to know what the climate is, and if you want to know what the climate is in Dallas, follow everybody in my Facebook page from Dallas, and you'll see their reaction.
So they like it.
Yeah, they like it.
What's the initial reaction so far? Fish, what's the initial reaction so far?
They're looking at it like this. They get another defender who can get them buckets in the paint and block shots. They can put two guys that can put up the points that Luka got between a starter and the bench. They're not worried about scoring because you got to understand they've been winning without Luka.
Nico Harrison just put his balls on the table and said, "Here, see me work." That's crazy.
Yo, the Mavericks general manager, Tim McMahon is reporting that the Mavs had concerns moving forward with Luka Doncic due to conditioning issues. Looming
Fat boy.
commitment of Supermax extension.
No shit, bro. No shit.
Yeah,
Yo, good for them. But
No
now you
shit.
took on, but now
Yeah,
you took
for
on
real.
somebody else who has commitment or conditioning issues.
I think he's a
yeah,
better
but
athlete.
you got a lot of money. You got a lot of money off the books.
That too.
No, you hold on. Anthony Davis contract, right?
He got one more year, right? He was
Is
out
it
with
one more year?
LeBron. Yeah, he got one
No,
more year.
remember
committed.
he signed last year.
Yeah, but he signed two. He signed the same deal as LeBron, so he got an out. It's just like he wasn't going to be left in LA without LeBron or without another star. So he signed the same 2 year with it. He can opt out after the next year. I believe he had this year, and he can opt out after next year. So after that, there's no commitment.
Here's what the Mavs are banking on. Guys always play great their first year and a half at a new team.
True. Listen, the first 20 games, AD looked like an MVP candidate. Then he fell off. It's always weird though when that happens.
Listen, Anthony Davis signed a 5-year, 145. That's with the Pelicans. Okay, right here. Anthony Davis signed for the next 1, 2, 3, 4 years. 43 million, 57, 62, and 66.
Well, what is the opt out? Do you have an opt out?
I don't see it now. Oh, the opt out is player option in the 27-28 season.
Okay, all right. So
at
he would have
66
had 3
million,
more years. Okay.
66 million, he ain't turning that down. And
he'd be 30. He'd be 35 after 28. Yeah,
that shit. Dude, the Mavericks moved fast. They moved fast.
What other franchise will give you whatever you want other than Dallas?
The Lakers, especially when you're their star.
Well,
Dallas is the franchise that created the upgraded locker room.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. Let me tell you something. You do great in Dallas. You got Dallas Cowboys that will never leave this state, and they may have won one Super Bowl.
You know, hold
just
on.
based on the juice that you get there. Kyrie ain't going nowhere.
No. I think LeBron might be out next.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
How do you keep LeBron after this? Yo, hold on. If JJ Redick and Rob Pelinka are chopping Clutch Sports head off, I might get a Lakers jersey.
Yeah,
I will have to respect. I will have to respect JJ Redick.
You think LeBron can be traded before Thursday? You think that's possible?
Maybe. He might be. He'll say, ship me to Phoenix where all the old people go and get rehabilitated. Or the Warriors. That's where they all want to go. I don't know. Because remember, that's LeBron and AD is clutch, man. This this brings on so many questions.
It does.
We would give up.
If AD works out this year in Dallas, this could be a Porzingis move.
Porzingis to Boston?
Yeah. Porzingis had that long injury history.
But Boston was like ready-made champions. And I don't think Dallas is.
Well,
Dallas just went to the finals. Dallas just went to the finals.
Yeah, they still have majority of their core.
This shit is worse than the cat trade from Minnesota.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Mavericks got worse and the Lakers got worse. What are they?
So
Mavericks.
Do you think is this like one of the worst trades of all time? If you had to,
it just sounds stupid. Like the Lakers got Luka, but
I could go. Well, we about the same age. We can go back. I will say to me one of the dumbest trades in NBA history that I have ever seen. What the Hawks did to Dominique Wilkins when they were like in first place and you trade your best player. That was probably the worst trade I would say I ever seen.
For Danny Manning?
Danny Manning?
Yes.
You really think Dallas is making this move and Anthony Davis ain't ready to be healthy?
Yeah, I think the upside this year is Dallas can come out the West again. I really do. For this year, they can come out the West again. They also, you saw that, they also picked up a first-round pick. That's 29. That's down the road, but that's still, that still is something. Luka don't play no defense. Luka's a little bit of he's a little bit like he's not the distributor you would think he is.
Right.
So, now they got Clay. Now they got Quentin Grimes. I think Dallas got better defensively. The Lakers, I guess, they get better in the long run. They get their star in the post Bronny era, in the post LeBron era, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See that first round pick via the Lakers. I guess that's
and they
get Max Christie, another guy to throw in every rotation. And the Utah just getting scraps, which they just
Watch how fast the Lakers and the Mavericks flip spots in the standings.
Yeah, because where's the rim protection coming from the Lakers now? See, I always look at it from basketball. I see long term and this, that, and the third, right? Okay, the Lakers will get their star in the post LeBron era. I guess they'll definitely give him that Supermax extension. But in the short term, where's the defense coming from? Are you gonna tell me Luka and LeBron gonna commit to play defense? That's to have both of them in your starting lineup. These are two guys who don't want to play defense no more.
Here's what's crazy. Dallas already got rim protectors.
Right.
They got two.
Fish, I was going to say that. Lively's going to be out for a month, I believe. I think he's probably out for the season, probably for longer. And Gaffer's been playing amazing the last 2 weeks.
And what's his name?
AD's is 4. AD's is 4.
What's his name is still on the burner that they got last year, what they traded for last year. He's killing. He's still killing.
Yeah. Let me see if I got that. Luka Doncic did not request a trade, league sources told the Stein line. This is Mark Stein reporting. The Mavericks did this on their own accord, getting back Anthony Davis for only one future first-round pick from the Lakers in 2029 for a 25-year-old regarded as a future MVP. Wow. Doncic has been informed.
I told you who made the trade. Pelinka ain't that smart. Pelinka ain't Mitch Kupchak. He not Jerry West.
Oh, no.
Alice said, you want Luka? This is what we want. Alice said, you want Luka?
Yeah, but you think I think this is better for the Lakers in the future.
It is. It's a future deal for the Lakers. But for the short term, Mavs get better.
Yeah.
Hold on. Have the Lakers shown any ability to be able to capitalize on a move like this?
Who's it?
Have they showed you the ability to be able to do that for this to be a good long-term move?
Phoenix said
because Luka's going from winning games to now losing games, right?
Wow.
How long do you think Luka's going to be there?
Now, hold on a second, Fish. The Mavericks approached the Lakers recently and offered Luka Doncic. Sources tell ESPN Lakers brass met and believe the 25-year-old Doncic has the ability to be the face of their franchise for the next decade while giving Anthony Davis a win-now move in Dallas.
Of course.
Sheesh.
Here's the problem with the Lakers, though. Other than cap space, when Bron retires, what do they have to actually build with? They have no draft picks. Like, they'll have a draft pick every other year.
You got to move LeBron.
Well, I've been said he should have did that.
I said that 2 years ago, but now's the time because there's no way you don't take advantage of LeBron having a 33-point triple-double. This is the time to move him. Right now. You can't even wait.
Wow. This is going to be a lit trade deadline, boy.
Yo, hold on. If we find out that JJ Redick traded Anthony Davis and LeBron James asses out of LA, I'm getting me a JJ Redick Duke jersey. What are y'all talking about right now?
I'm willing to bet JJ Redick didn't even know about this move.
No, he didn't. This is you saw Dallas came to them. They didn't come to Dallas.
I understand.
We want Luka. But
Pelinka and them gotta go to AD and tell him, or excuse me, to JJ Redick and be like, yo, what do you think about AD? Like, yeah, he's good. It's that and the third. Well, we could get Luka. Yeah, go get him.
Nah, let me tell you
how the Lakers they didn't run it past him.
The Lakers don't care about basketball right now. The Lakers care about the bottom line.
They care about
jersey sales.
They care about the headlines.
And selling tickets.
They
They're
don't.
the
They don't care
Cowboys of
about
the
basketball.
NBA.
They'll work the basketball out later.
Yeah, they're the
They just
Cowboys of the
played
NBA.
Bronny in the first quarter. They just played Bronny in the first quarter of a game 2 games ago. How serious is they about winning?
Right, right.
Yeah.
What's gonna tell us a lot is like I want to see LeBron's press conference and JJ Redick's press conference. Let me see the lies. If they're shocked or angry at the Lakers, then we know they're not lying. But if they got the fake ass, like, well, I had no idea this is amazing. Listen, bro, who you think you fooling? Who you think you fooling? This is crazy. Bro, fellas, this was so shocking. Everybody, I could scroll up the comments. Everybody said, "Yo, don't fall for it. This is fake." We're all in shock. Like, nah, there's no way this is real.
ESPN just said it 8 minutes ago on my thing. It's real.
Shams and Underdog reported it before ESPN.
Yep.
ESPN is down the toilet, y'all. This is crazy. They ruined my Knicks winning streak. What the fuck is going on, Fish?
Think about this, Fabian. The report didn't come out until after the Lakers are already gone out the locker room.
They're on the plane.
Lakers ain't in the arena no more. Think about that, because now they don't have to answer no questions.
Was Anthony Davis at the Guardian?
I was just gonna ask that, Turbo.
I said the same thing. Is he even in New York?
Was he with the traveling? Was he traveling with the team?
That's gonna be cold as hell. Now he got to go to Dallas instead of New York.
He probably just landed. He probably just landed at DFW. Anthony Davis
I think it's good for Anthony Davis. He needed to get out of LA. He was never gonna get no credit. Like LeBron was gonna soak up all the glory. So yeah, I mean, they got a chance to make a run. Again, they got to climb up in the standings. I still like OKC and I still like Denver, and Houston might be a year away.
Is Memphis a dark horse? Would you put Memphis in that
is a dark horse. They just got too many. They got too many flaws, in my opinion.
Yo, you know what I think about Memphis, bro? I think Memphis, first of all, the Ja Morant thing, he got to get it in order. Unless they get a point guard to move him off ball, he starts going off ball. Look, is Ja Morant better than Anthony Edwards right now?
As far as what? As far as
basketball.
Both of them having disappointing years, in my opinion.
Ant-Man's
having a better year, but he's not what I expected.
But Minnesota is starting to pick it up, though. The Timberwolves are starting to pick it up, though.
They starting to pick it up. You're right. I never was worried about the Timberwolves. They play good defense.
And Randall's coming around.
Randall's doing what Randall does.
No.
He's the greatest defender.
No, but Knicks Rehab, Kingsby, Finch finally implemented the Randall offense. You sit Goldberg's punk ass down and let Randall drive and kick. That's all he has to do. He gets fouls. It's not that hard. It's not that complicated.
And
now
then he hurts his groin, so he might be out for a little bit. But now, he'll be fine.
Let me ask you this. We talking about another shoe dropping. Is Fox going to be gone before the trade deadline?
This shit is damn. The Knicks need to go after Rob Gafford or Lively from the Mavs right now. One of them are more expensive. Good point, Tony Sharp. Very good point.
I remember, you was talking about you were talking about him from like last year. You wish y'all would have gotten him last year.
Oh no. We couldn't get him because the Mavs tanked and they took our pick. We could have had him though.
Yeah, you're right. They tanked that year.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Gafford on the Wizards.
You was a guy.
Gafford on the Wizards was like he showed flashes. He's kind of a nutcase. He's kind of like, I don't say a bimbo, but he with Tibbs, I'd imagine he'd be really good. And I don't know if we could get him now from Dallas, but we do have draft picks and they're thirsty.
Yeah.
No, you ain't getting Gafford from Dallas.
No, not now. But I
think all we gonna do, most we gonna do is get rid of Sims for a second round pick or something like that. But other than that, I don't think we're gonna do nothing major. I'm interested to see what the rest of the league doing.
I think Dallas got one more.
Why would the Kings break it up? They've been playing well lately.
Yeah, I don't know why they want to do that. but Fox is the one that wants out still. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man. The Sacramento Kings went backwards again.
Who would
I
San
think
Antonio give up
Dallas-
for Fox? Who would Houston give up
I-
for Fox?
I think Dallas got one more move for a role player. I think they got one more move. What this does is, think about it now. You don't have a ball dominant player with the Mavericks now because Kyrie can play the two or the point.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna get a lot more ball movement.
Yeah.
Yep, two of LeBron's exes on the same, and it'd be crazy if his exes get to the finals again.
If
Luka
the Mavs
Doncic
sign Bronny, that'll put him over the top.
Luka Doncic on drawing LeBron James comparisons as a rookie in 2018. I mean, it's amazing. You all know that he's my idol. Teammates on the Lakers now. By the way, this was JJ Redick's response to the game tonight against the Knicks.
It was an argument similar to Boston, where they just did a really good job executing the game plan. Completely took Karl-Anthony Towns out of the game. He's had a fantastic season, and we sort of neutralized him. I thought our ISO defense on Brunson was excellent. We were willing to live with contested twos. He took 2 threes tonight, didn't make any. We were going to let Josh Hart shoot, and he made more shots than I thought he would. Give him credit. I mean, the guy plays as hard as anyone in the league, and he had a fantastic game. But I thought the way we executed our defensive game plan, and then just the way we were very smart and strategic about how we played offense tonight.
This is like clearly before the Luka Doncic trade.
Yeah.
You know what he said about Josh Hart? He made more shots than I thought he would.
Right.
I told you they was going to let Josh Hart go ahead and get his.
Yeah, a lot of people do that though. That's the good thing about it is Josh Hart has improved his shot. He's improved his decision making, his shot, everything.
Yeah, but if he's taking all those shots,
gonna let the other Knicks kill you. We're gonna live with Josh Hart. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
his Tristan Thompson's response to the trade, the big trade tonight. Luka getting traded from Dallas has to have a deeper story behind it. This just doesn't happen on a random Saturday night.
I agree.
It just did.
Saturday night.
Tristan Kardashian. Who the fuck you talking about?
Is Tristan still a
Kardashian? He got a podcast too.
Is he what?
Don't Tristan Thompson have a podcast like all the rest of these players?
Okay, so this is LeBron. But this is LeBron. Minutes before. This is right before the news broke.
Game plan, and for 48 minutes, we followed it. And when we do that, we give ourselves a good chance to win. So it's always special to come in this building. We know that. It's a mecca of basketball. It's probably the greatest basketball arena in the world.
Yeah.
What did you think the key was there in executing?
Lapses and miscues we had in our first 41.
They have no idea.
We can go from one game to the next game.
No, I don't think Rich Paul knew.
To success that our coaching staff has given us. And
I think
they deliberately made that trade like that. They did it like that.
Game plan that you're giving against the team.
Yo, you know why you're right, Fish? You know why you're right, Fish? Because they're in New York and they're so worried about, it's the Garden. LeBron's going to be so consumed with Madison Square Garden and his son being there at his first game. They're so worried about that. They're like, watch this, LeBron. He has no idea.
Rich Paul didn't know.
Got on the plane.
Wow.
Yeah, Rich Paul didn't know. This is between Pelinka and Dallas management.
But see, if that's true, if you're gonna go that route, then LeBron is out of there.
I think so. Does he get moved? Does he get moved before the trade deadline?
Y'all got to understand how slick Mark Cuban was when he tried to sign Shaq when he was a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
He literally tried to sneak ass Shaq through the back door.
This is what I mean. It ain't like Rich Paul treated AD like a major prize client, right? They treated AD like an afterthought. Honestly, I thought it was weird last year when they promoted Bron for when Rich Paul was promoting Bron for MVP, but didn't say a word about AD not being a defensive player of the year finalist because AD played his heart out on defense last year. So if you're about promoting your clients, AD's always the afterthought there. And I mean, honestly, this is good for him. because he gets to go be the man now. I mean, does Kyrie really care? This is gonna be AD's team, or AD's gonna be the
this ain't gonna be AD's team.
Look,
AD gonna be second fiddle.
It's Kyrie's locker room, but on the court, AD is the guy.
No. It's Kyrie's team on the court, off the court. The thing he's gonna do with AD is he's gonna let AD feel like he's the number one guy. But AD is not gonna be the number one guy. Yeah, that's all he needs.
That's all you need.
Because Dallas is Kyrie's city. The city love Kyrie like they love Luka.
Of course. But look, think about this. The other night, I know it was Washington, but he had 42 and 23, and they were celebrating LeBron.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He had 42 and 23. Like, I'm gonna see a lot of 35 and 18 nights from AD. I'm gonna see him probably feel like, you know what? All right, I've been chilling in LA in Bronx Shadow for the last 6-7 years. Now I'm gonna go somewhere where they appreciate me a little bit. Like, look, this is Kyrie's city right now at this point. But I'm gonna come and show I'm a monster, and I'm gonna try to help us get.
AD comes and he puts in work and gets on the court. They're gonna treat him like he was being recruited to Kentucky.
Yeah,
Dallas will treat him like he was being recruited to Kentucky. If you put in the work, even if you think about it, they treat Tony Romo and Dak Prescott like they Troy Aikman, and they ain't won nothing.
Yeah,
and they treat them like kings.
That's crazy.
Are you a Cowboy fan for this or no?
Hell no.
Okay. You got some sense. Boy, there's some delusion.
I live here for the taxes.
I got you. Because Dallas ain't even been to a conference final since the 90s.
Dallas ain't even been out the first round since I've been here. So I feel like I'm good. I'm good. Good luck.
And boy, they strut. See, we don't, us Knicks fans, we just believe it's gonna happen one day. We don't strut around like we've accomplished something. Dallas fans strut around like they America's team, and y'all ain't even been in the conference final.
Hold on. Cowboy fans act like that. The other sports,
that's what I'm saying.
They respect it. But Cowboy fans get out their mind. Ranger fans, the hockey fans, the Maverick fans, they respect the game. They don't be running their mouth like Cowboy fans.
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel that.
Kendrick Perkins said, "Bro asked for a center and they gave him Gafford."
Perkins funny, but you know what? Again, AD has been chilling in LA. He been loving the LA scene. But they other than the bubble chip, which you couldn't even celebrate, what have they done in LA? Let's be real. 7 years of the bubble chip, I know it counts, but you ain't had no parade. You know, like everybody was sitting at home, nobody, we're gonna look at that like the LA Dodgers chip. Like that wasn't no real goddamn chip. So other than that, they got out the first round one time in 6 years. You see what I'm saying? Like the trade was an abject failure.
That's a good point because Luka does make it out the first round, even though Brunson helped him one of those times. Bobby Marks,
the conference finals, and then they got to the finals, and they went with AD.
ESPN
with Kyrie. So now you step in his shoes, and you make a long playoff run now, a real one. You know, I don't think they win a chip, but I do think they now one of the favorites. I think they're in the top 4 in the West. They might not be in the seeding wise, but I think they are as far as favorite to win the West. I really do. I mean, again, his defensive efforts are going to be. He's going to have guys that can actually help him. Because remember, Q-Dot is in that rotation. You got who else? Damn it. Okay, they get Christie, who's a pretty good defender as well. You know, they're going to have a bevy of guards. You got Clay. Remember, Clay's still there. Kyrie is, they got a shot.
I wonder how Clay feels. Bobby Marks from ESPN says, "I have never seen so many team executives not involved in this trade stunned."
they the backdoor deal. Rich Paul didn't know. LeBron didn't know. Probably G.
I like how they did this Saturday night. Just feel like that when Nixon tried to fire all that Saturday night, so he tried to fire his cabinet members and nobody, or the AD, and nobody wanted to get fired. Nobody wanted to do what he said, and he kept firing on that Saturday night. That's what this feels like.
Oh man.
The only thing better would have been if they had made this move the day before the Super Bowl.
Word. The week
so
before
AD
the Super Bowl.
with Dallas Mavericks agreeing to the All-Star game, right? Yeah.
According to Dave McMenamin, LeBron James learned of the deal while he was out to dinner with his family. Sources close to James told ESPN. James was surprised by the news. James was surprised by the news, is processing it, and had no idea it was in the works. Sources said.
Told you.
Spark Steakhouse.
We don't. Exactly.
King Speech.
Oh, wow. AD got traded? Oh, my God. I could practice that face too, King Speech. LeBron's a liar.
Papa, Uncle, Papa.
Papa, is this true? How could this be? We were just practicing with Uncle AD. Ronnie, welcome to the real world. LeBron and Luka defense is going to be as open as Lily Phillips. I think I don't know what Lily Phillips is. I think some other big trades are coming now. This open up the floodgates.
Yes. So where's Jimmy? Where y'all think Jimmy going?
Jimmy Butler. What if he goes to Dallas? Sounds all right. It makes sense going to Dallas.
What if he went to Dallas?
That's 54.
Oh, that's a
you got to match the number. You got to match the number.
Yeah,
so you got to get that salary up.
That's 50 million.
So I don't think that works.
Yeah.
I can see Phoenix and Memphis. I wouldn't count out Memphis
unless you use a Utah to absorb, because you do those teams like that, they can absorb salary and take a couple of players and all that. There's always ways to do stuff like that, but Utah's kind of used as they kind of use we'll throw some money in there. Y'all absorb this contract, y'all absorb that contract, and we can make the money work out. But
Jimmy has to go to either, because Milwaukee, are they a championship team with Jimmy Butler?
I don't think Jimmy makes anybody better. I'm gonna like everybody thinks Jimmy gonna make you better. I don't.
Jimmy got soul. Jimmy got.
I don't think he's making nobody like. This is why Kyrie, just like y'all said, Curry came on and said, "Don't make no moves." Because he's saying, "No, don't get Jimmy. That's not gonna work. We don't need him. First of all, we don't need him and Draymond in the same locker room. That's gonna be too combustible." All right, so don't do that. Especially don't give up a commit. Like I like that's the problem. Steve Kerr's an overrated coach because yes, he coached Mark Jackson's team for the 4 chips. But when it comes to player development, like why are you not playing a guy like Kuminga consistently? Because that's part of your problem. You got no front court. Y'all be playing teams that just be killing you on the front court, and the front court talent you have, you don't play consistent enough for them to get any confidence to give you any resistance. That's my feeling. So
I think it would be a nice move for somebody to pick up.
I don't want to deal with that dude.
I wish somebody would pick up the other Jalen Williams for Oklahoma City.
The second one.
The one with the braids.
Yeah.
Okay. They got 4 Williams. I don't know who is who on that team, bro. Outside of SGA and Wiggins, maybe. I don't know who is who on that team. And Lou Dort. I know Lou Dort.
Wiggins brother just dropped 41.
Rest of them guys, I have no clue.
Wiggins' brother just dropped 41 tonight.
Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think the Mavericks is looking to get maybe another, like a role player.
Yeah.
You think there's a chance we see the Mavericks in the finals? Listen, it's wide open as it's ever been. See, this is one thing I've been wanting to say. Boston has got a soft underbelly. I really believe Boston has a soft underbelly. like they're too reliant on the three, and you get them off on the three a few nights, they can be beaten in these series. So yes, they still the favorites. They deserve to be the favorites, but I'm not that.
7-game series. I don't know anybody. Because think about it, Oklahoma City, Dallas owns Oklahoma City. They've been housing Oklahoma City for the last 2.5 years. Who else in the West could beat Dallas in a 4-game series in the West?
Yo, they are totally shitting on Luka Doncic on ESPN.
It's not really about LeBron. This is about the Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic. This move, in the moment here, believe is one of the most stunning trades, one of the biggest and most stunning trades in the history of the league. And obviously, because it is involving a legacy franchise and a legacy player like the Lakers and LeBron, we tend to focus on that. But that's not where the fascinating part is here, is my phone has exploded with agents and executives and players and all people with the game. The focus in the league is the Dallas Mavericks' decision to trade Luka Doncic here. This is basically a rebuke of him. This is them saying that they don't think they can win with him. They're worried about the kind of defense he plays. They're worried about the kind of way he keeps himself in condition. They're worried, obviously, about his ability to focus at the biggest moments. As you know, Phil, I have felt this way about Luka before, but I have always felt he would get past it. I would felt that there would be part of his story. He is 25 years old and he has already qualified for the Supermax, which he was eligible to sign this year. There was no way he wasn't going to sign that contract. He was going to be committed to the Dallas Mavericks. This was a player who was locked in. It was going to be a question of, could he win 2 or 3 MVPs? Could he win 1 or multiple championships? And it was the Dallas Mavericks who are pulling the plug on it. And not only that, they are not auctioning him off. They are not letting the league know, come to us with your highest bid. This was a pocket deal. This was like a $1 billion mansion changing hands where there was only one bidder as far as we know. And not only that, they didn't even get the entire package from the Lakers. Yes, they got Anthony Davis. They didn't get Austin Reeves. They only got one of the 2 first-round picks. The Lakers are still holding a first-round pick. How can you trade Luka Doncic and not have the second first-round pick? I mean, that's
they shit on Anthony Davis.
Okay, now let me switch over to the Lakers because the Mavericks side
need to mind his business.
Far more fascinating move. Far more fascinating.
Bad when
LeBron has dreamed about playing with Luka Doncic for years. This is something he never thought, but he badly wanted. When Luka was deciding where he was going to go within Nike, LeBron pressed him very hard to come to his shoe brand within Nike. He ended up going with the Jordan brand, but he was trying to recruit him then. He saw a vision of the 2 of them playing together. A couple of years ago, Kyrie Irving tried to get LeBron to figure out a way to get to Dallas. And LeBron said, no, Kyrie, come to LA. But, the reason that Kyrie wanted to think to see if that was possible when LeBron was a free agent was because he knew that the Luka LeBron connection was there. So I'd have to think about it and see them play together. But while LeBron is losing a teammate that he's won a championship with, and I'm sure when he was brought with this, he was in shock. I haven't spoken to him or heard from him, but I have to assume that he will have a lot of excitement because he has dreamed of this. And I'm sure he thought it was never going to happen in his career.
He's talking like, again, another All-NBA player that LeBron gets to play with, another teammate that he wanted to play with. So this guy, man, LeBron is really the biggest whore in NBA superstar history.
Sure is.
Why does this guy think Dallas wanted Austin Reeves when they already got guys at that position?
Yeah. He doesn't mix with Kyrie.
Score more and do more.
Yep.
It makes no sense.
And all this tells me is that they've spoken before about this. There's no way that Nico Harrison had no idea that the Lakers didn't want or wanted Luka Doncic. He knew full and well that they wanted Luka. That shit doesn't make any sense to me that you would call a team out of nowhere and no other team. Hey, I can get Utah on the phone too because they desperate for some shit.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
How close is Luka to coming back? Because remember, he got that foot injury. Success similar to what OG just had, right? On Christmas, that's the last time we seen him play.
Yeah, the calf injury.
Yeah, the calf.
I don't
injury.
know.
So how close is he to coming back?
I don't
Dirk is
know.
shocked.
Well, that was Dirk's guy, though.
Yeah, but he tweeted out a shock.
But Dirk was shocked, but Dirk knew. Dirk knew.
That was
I don't
7
know.
minutes ago.
Damn, it's February 2nd already, huh?
Yeah, well,
Dirk playing like he's shocked. Dirk knew. Dirk and Philly in the playoffs. How the hell they don't know?
we know Nico
Dirk-
Harrison comes from Nike.
Yeah.
Dirk,
Right?
Dirk, Finley, Spud Webb, they all in the front office. How the hell Dirk gonna put an emoji up like he's shocked? He was in the room. They all in the front office. They either work for the G League team or they in the front office with the big team.
Is he's a consultant for them, right? Or no?
Dirk?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say he's a consultant. Michael Finley's got an actual position, and Spud Webb runs the G League organization.
Yeah. Well, I knew that. Yeah. I know he was.
And then there's somebody else is in there. Somebody else is in there too. You know, they told Dirk, don't you say nothing to him.
Yeah.
To the mouth shut.
Well,
Don't listen to this.
I don't think it affects our path. It does, it does shake up the West a little bit. I didn't believe in the Lakers.
This was some John Gotti. This was some John Gotti right here. They parked Cuban in there, parked out in front of Sparks. They down the street watching. As soon as Luka get out the car, they just run by and just gun him down.
Boy, oh boy.
Somebody put the Knicks emptied their treasure chest for Mikal Bridges when Luka was available 4 months later. Nah, they're crazy. No, but why do you have that?
That's wild, right?
I wanted him back. I wanted him back when he got drafted. I'm good on him. I don't want guys to play no defense and got questionable workout habits. I'm good.
Apparently, Mikal Bridges don't play defense either.
He's been inconsistent, but this is totally shock. I'm glad I was with y'all. We went live, so everyone's just in denial at the same time. Everyone's saying this is more one of the most. This ain't exciting. I'm just like, this shit doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
I was kind of wrong about the cat trade. I'm still not fully coming around on that King speech, but because iHeart's not here, so that helps, understand that trade. But this one, I don't get unless LeBron is gone. If I'm the Lakers, I'm done with you and your sports bullshit
right now.
You guarantee
I
what?
guarantee Texas
like the defense is going to be horrible.
You guarantee what, Fish?
Can you imagine? You got the baseball stadium is on the left side, right? And then on the right side is Cowboy Stadium, and then you got a 2-story bar in the middle, Texas Live. I guarantee them people is on suicide watch right now.
Great tweet from Clutch Sports lead janitor. The Mavs had the ball to do what the Pelicans won't do. I respect it. Great point.
Facts.
Yo, that means Jason Kidd's not playing around with this dude, bro. He's sick of him. They was sick of Luka. Enough of your shit. Or Luka was doing the same fat boy shit that all balls accusing Zion of doing. Right? If you believe,
I look at it this way: we do not go after Zion until the all season. Don't. I don't want to hear no Zion on Thursday coming to the Knicks. I don't want to hear it.
You're not gonna hear it from me, but I cannot promise that AllBall won't bring it up.
I can't wait till AllBall's reaction.
I think he's sleeping.
Stop all that California dreaming, man. Nah, keep it. Look, now if we could do an OG and some picks thing for Zion in the off season, all right. If we don't, get to the mountaintop, we don't get what we want to get, then I'll entertain it. And obviously, if Zion comes here, you got to come here with a program. You're gonna have to come here with everything they didn't do to keep this kid in line in New Orleans. Yeah, we're gonna need some insurance. But I would do OG and whatever, a few pieces, maybe a couple of the rookies, a pick or two for Zion. I'm not gonna pay the premium price for a guy we can't keep on the court. But
Brett
don't
Siegel.
don't do it by Thursday. Please don't.
Brett Siegel, NBA, early word on all this. Apparently, a rift had been forming between Anthony Davis and the Lakers management, especially after his sit-down interview with ESPN. This trade just came together in the last few hours with nobody around the league knowing about it.
Yep, it sounds like it.
Oh yeah, when he said that interview, he got cooked by everybody. he got cooked.
Nah, this ain't no move that just happened and you trading Luka.
But no, think about this. 80 finally felt unappreciated in the Lakers. Because honestly, any success they have, he's been the MVP for at least the last 4 or 5 years. He was the MVP of the bubble chip, other than the conference, other than the finals itself. Yeah. But throughout the playoffs, he was the MVP. He was the MVP in the season. And he doesn't feel appreciated. So finally he said, look, I'm sick of banging around with other centers. I really feel like I should be a 4. I need at least some center help. You know, well, and then they just said, all right, well, we can go like Perk said, we'll give you Gafford. Here you go. But you know what? He's going to shine no more next to Kyrie than he would against LeBron. No matter what he do, he did. He was always going to be criticized. He can have 51 night, and the next night he gets hurt. He done with AD. We done with AD.
Underrated tweet here. The Mavs.
Kyrie, I know how you feel.
Underrated tweet here. The Mavs thought they originally drafted Trae Young, traded for Luka, didn't sign Brunson, trades Luka for AD. What's going on in Dallas? That's a good point.
He's ready to turn the page. Now I can understand it. I like Luka. I love his game. I love the way he plays.
Don't.
But by the same token,
so you looking at it? Do you think them should have kept Trae Young instead of trading for Luka? When you look at
Come on, look, Trae Young is a loser.
No,
Trae Young is a loser. No, seriously. Why do people love Trae Young so much? I get the numbers look nice, the zip passes, but he's a loser.
I don't think he has the right team around him. I'm hearing, according to Legion Hoops, I'm hearing LeBron James to the Warriors has major legs.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. But what are you giving up? Kuminga.
All I know is this. All I know is the Dallas Stars made a couple moves. People didn't understand. They won the Stanley Cup. The Texas Rangers made a couple moves. People didn't understand. They won the World Series. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. Bron going to the Warriors. That's not gonna make the Warriors anything to worry about. So you can't have an old core over 35. You got to have young guys in your core. You can't have a bunch of over 35 old heads and expect to win championships anymore. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. So, I don't know, like what.
When they thought Shams got hacked, somebody tweeted Shams' password is K Adams 123. So that's the girl he's supposed to be messing with, right?
Oh, okay.
Luka Doncic. Kyrie hated playing with LeBron. Clay, when Clay was a free agent and LeBron said meet with him, Clay met him like 20 minutes, but he already knew he was going to Dallas. And now you got another disgruntled LeBron former teammate.
Yeah. You never gonna get credit playing with that guy. That's the problem. You see, we did all the stuff with Scottie Pippen, right? The Scottie Pippen interview. Jordan is always giving praise to Scottie. But the guys that LeBron played with, look, nobody ever says Kyrie helped the Cavs win that championship. They say that's Bron's championship. I beat the Warriors. I did this. Kyrie was 29. Kyrie was cooking Clay. He was cooking Steph. But you would never hear that. Now look, both of them played great. But again, Kyrie got no credit, and that's what he got tired of. And this is the 80 has finally reached that breaking point. It's like, bro, you know, I got the one chip, but it's not even my chip. That's LeBron's chip.
Which is crazy if you think about it, because all they ever say is Cleveland didn't win the chip because Kyrie and Kevin Love didn't play.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, they don't get any credit for when they did play and won.
Sure did.
Like, it doesn't make sense how you can say, oh, well, they didn't win because Kyrie didn't play.
See, look, when LeBron say I'm the GOAT because I beat the Warriors, I won the hardest ship. That you use the word I. There you go. I believe defense wins ship. What did I say? Defensively, they just stepped up big time. And AD didn't get no love for Defensive Player of the Year last year. He wasn't even a finalist. They had Bam Adebayo, who I think, man, AD wasn't even a finalist. That hurt. You know, look, Wembanyama's probably gonna win it this year because the metrics say so. The blocks, just when he goes to the bench, the Spurs are the worst defensive team in the league. When he's on the court, they're one of the best. So, like, he's gonna win it. But AD wasn't even a finalist last year, and that bothers him. Like, I need some hardware, right?
Because he is good, and they be jumping on Triple J all the time, and I'm just like, Triple J is nowhere near Anthony Davis defensively. That's not close. Like, I don't think he's as good as OG.
Yeah, you're right.
But
he got Triple J got two. I know he got one at least.
No, he got one. He has one because it was 1 year. It was Marcus Smart, Triple J. Who won last year?
Rudy won last year.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. He's like,
that's disrespectful.
Finalists.
Yo, King Speech. My conspiracy theory is that they only gave him that shit to like promote the game to French people so they could draft him this year. Because I don't see the same thing with Steve Nash 20 years ago, and they like, all right, he didn't. I understand one, you sneak and give him one, but two, nah, they promoting the game to the rest of the world. Canada.
Hasn't Rudy won 3 or 4?
Yes, 4.
Yeah, Rudy won 3 or 4.
Yeah,
it's disgusting.
You're right.
Nothing gets you healthier than motivation.
So I think AD is a little bit happy. I think he's a little bit happy today because I think now he's been chilling in LA for the last 6-7 years. Right. And now he's like, well, I get to go where I get appreciated, and we got a real chance to win. Because LA did not have a real chance to win. If they stay in the 5 seed, they're gonna play Denver, and Denver's gonna sweep them. You know, now
he's going. The only other team he could go into that he would have been happy in would have been Oklahoma City, because he's going Oklahoma City and Dallas, going to those teams. Those fans are hungry and the players are hungry. So you going to an organization, you going to an organization that is motivated to win. Yep. And nothing gets you healthier than motherfuckers that want to win.
Yep. How do you think the Lakers feel about the Bronny circus? How do you think the Lakers players feel about the Bronny circus?
Well,
did you see Bronny throw the ball out of bounds tonight?
That was crazy. I was trying to compliment him fish after the Washington game. He looked, but the alley-oop was stupid. He threw that one off the backboard.
Didn't he throw the alley-oop out of bounds? Or damn near?
He was.
How do you throw the alley-oop? How do you throw an alley-oop to the corner, top corner of the backboard?
Fish, Bronny is Carlton Banks out there, bro. He looks crazy.
I could not throw an alley-oop to the top of the corner of the backboard from half court. And he was at the top of the key. I've thrown lobs from half court on point. This dude is at the top of the key, and he damn near hit the top of the corner of the backboard. He must owe Flea money because Flea was going hard for him the other night. He
went crazy.
A couple bread.
He was going crazy in the comments. I'm like, yo, bro, what are you come on, his
When
heart?
you
Like,
when you
what about his heart?
when
That's
you
what yo,
when you
Lee, that's
watch
fish. That fish, that's what we questioning. Is his heart? The fuck, yo, no
when you
disrespect.
watch Bronny out there, Bronny has no court awareness on the court. Like he's dribbling, he literally catches the ball looking to pass it. He's really trying to throw it a one-timer every time he catches the ball, which is crazy.
Listen, man, this is horrible. This trade, like, yo, even the NBA trades now are garbage. The product is garbage. The trades are garbage. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, this is a good headline trade. You see, all the content creators are coming online now. Like you were live when it broke.
Yeah.
But everybody else, like even my guys, is doing a live right now. So everybody. FYI just came on 15 minutes ago. Everybody's like catching up on it. Like Prague was out. Either some of them Prague was asleep.
You know what I'm really gonna hate is that everyone's gonna think they're a fucking genius and know what's going on. And when all the insiders are saying, "Yo, nobody knew about this."
Nobody knew. Yeah. This is back door. Yeah, this is back room.
Nah, we just gonna make this. Oh, we got a conspiracy theory, baby.
But 80's got expectations.
Look what he said. Like we got a defensive player of the year caliber center right now. Or was we could play him at the 4 or 5, it don't matter. We went for. I think Dallas went for a basketball move, and LA went for publicity move, and that goes to show you where so we get our guy, to build around for the next 10 years. But again, what are you building around him with?
AD needs to understand. AD's going from playing in LA where you had stars courtside to where now you got ball players courtside, right?
Yep.
He's going to be at the game and you're going to see Jimmy King, who was 2-time player of the year in Texas. All of Sasser's uncles played in the league. You're going to be sitting, going up and down the court, and you're going to have dudes like Dirk and Finley and that sitting courtside. And they're going to be looking at you like, there ain't going to be no, because what stars is in Dallas? Country singers. You're going to have a lot of ball players courtside looking at AD like, hey, you here now.
Here's another question. If I'm AD, do I fire Rich Paul and Clutch?
I would. I'd fire him in the morning.
Like, because here's the thing, like y'all said y'all run the league. Y'all weren't even in on this trade. I might be happy where I landed, but I wasn't even in on this trade. Was he even in New York? Was he back home in LA? Like what? Like
that's what we were saying earlier. Was he traveling with the team? Was he with the team?
But that for they claim to be the power broker and run like half the league, and this went down without LeBron knowing, without Rich knowing. It's went like y'all remember how many times did Rich Paul said like had a Freudian slip like he worked for the Lakers? He said we. He says we a lot. You say we knowing you represent players on other teams.
Well, we're gonna leave with
your
this.
Lakers guy gets shipped out of town without your knowledge.
Yep, and Shams that's exactly what Shams just said. King's Speech.
See? This deal materialized in the shadows. This came out of nowhere. This is maybe the most stunning trade, definitely that I've been a part of in recent NBA history. As far as it was never clearly out there, and you saw two teams in Rob Pelinka with the Lakers, Dallas Mavericks, Nico Harrison there doing this deal. And I'm told Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, the players, coaches, a lot of people on both sides with the Mavericks and Lakers had no idea. I can assuredly tell you it's a fact. LeBron James had no idea this was coming. Anthony Davis had no idea this was coming. I'm told Luka Doncic is still stunned about this trade.
Yeah, so that tells me the Lakers are done with LeBron. They're definitely done with LeBron. And Dallas, they only took the one first-round draft pick because they're doing the Lakers a favor. Like, y'all got to stay quiet, get this done fast. So the Lakers are like, all right, so I ain't giving you both draft picks. You just take one wants to stay
Yeah, I
quiet.
mean, you are getting Luka, right? So
Right. Right.
I
But the
would
Lakers don't care.
fire Rich Paul. I would fire Rich Paul. I would fire him through a letter in the morning.
He said I would have fired him through a letter.
Through snail
I
mail?
would have my attorney send him a letter in the morning.
look, all the pro black cats in your audience can say what they want. Rich Paul is a slimy snake, bro.
We all know it.
I'm gonna call it slimy. And we already know what he's doing with the media. We already know he's paying cats off for hot takes and all that.
Oh, you sound bad, Fish.
Get old girl to be the head of their football department.
I don't know if that was me echoing.
Yo, Fish, are you listening to us on another device or something?
Yeah, because I'm here.
On my phone.
Oh, so I don't know.
Let
you sound
me
better now.
refresh. It might be me. I don't.
No, it's not. Go ahead, Fish. Yeah, I still hear it.
Yeah, I would do. You still hear it?
Yeah, something's going on.
Yeah, I just refreshed. I don't know if it's me.
No, you sound even better now, King Speech.
Okay, yeah. So sometimes you got to do a stream. You got to refresh the feed.
This is the best you ever sounded from King Speech.
Okay.
Who, me?
No, King Speech. Drop out and drop back in, Fish, so we could close out.
Yeah.
Unless that's Turbo over here eating in the background.
My fault.
3 users are now in the stream.
Okay.
I guess Flea's back from his break.
Be respectful.
But yeah, look, that's how I feel about Clutch.
I'm being respectful. We were getting on you right now about your Brawny love. Now he's done with the Lakers. Now what you gotta say, Flea?
Be on my Brawny love. Yo, you see what happened to Tasha O'Neal the other night, right?
Tasha O'Neal?
You saw whoever that was.
Hold on. You talking about that's the girl that Kevin Hart is suing?
No, I'm talking about whoever was being disrespectful the other night while I was giving my assessment on Brawny.
My assessment. that was your.
I just saw that today.
What do you call that?
Yo, that's probably the tightest show I ever seen. Flea.
Flea gave a speech.
See,
hold on, Flea. You heard what Turbo just said?
Yeah, he said that's the tightest he's probably ever seen me. But I agree with him.
No, get the fuck out of here, man. Are you crazy?
Raymond, I don't do that.
You do get a little bit sometimes, but you don't go there.
I don't do that, Ray. I don't do that. I was out of pocket. I told OG I was gonna call him today. I was supposed to call you today. I had a lot going on today, but I was gonna call you today. I was out of pocket.
What were you gonna call me and tell me about? Flea.
I was gonna call you and tell you.
Hold on.
Ray, I was
we were gonna you've nicknamed a digital rank stand.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Funny. Hold on. That's funny. We have fun with that.
We have to make it funny because you're a lunatic.
Raymond, but to actually say though,
and by the way, that's my first name too. By the way.
I was out of pocket, bro. I was out of pocket. But
because LeBron gets you guys that way. This is why we've been trying to tell y'all.
No.
Stop fucking with that guy. Stop fucking with LeBron.
The problem is
look what he does.
I argue from the other side because I'm a basketball purist and you and OG are ridiculous when it comes to LeBron on the opposite side.
That's so untrue.
I'm not asking you if it's true or not. I'm telling you something right now. I'm telling you that I just argue from the other side. When we have personal conversations, you know who my favorite player is of all time. Okay, I don't give a fuck about LeBron.
Okay,
respectfully.
but that has nothing to do with I don't give a fuck what side you argue from. The point is that you were dead wrong because you were bringing up this guy's medical history that had nothing to do with it. And then
That had nothing
2
to
days
do with
later,
it?
that has nothing to do with it. And then a day later,
Yo,
he
you
gets his man
you are a
traded.
lunatic for that. And
No,
for
I'm
the
not.
fact that people don't call you out for being a lunatic, saying that his medical history has zero to do with how he performed as a college basketball player
Not a
is
college basketball
ridiculous.
player. We're
We
talking
watched
about, see,
we
you
watched
jumping
Hank
from topic to
we
topic.
watched Hank Gathers die in front of us.
Bro, what does that have to
Fuck
do
is you
with?
talking about?
So, okay, so what did that have to do with
And
tonight?
Reggie
Philly?
Lewis, let's not forget, rest in peace, Reggie Lewis collapsed on.
We
Oh, God bless
watched
the dead.
no. In respect to Reggie Lewis, but I'm talking about just in the college rankings to parallel what I'm talking about right now. We watched Hank Gathers, one of the guys that was supposed to be a great pro. He was on his way to being a great pro. He passed away
On the
because
court.
he
Yeah, I
went
never
into
forget that.
cardiac arrest. All I'm saying is that the fact that y'all want to poo-poo that's nasty, right?
So help me understand this. What does that have to do with Bronny James throwing a ball across the court tonight into the stands?
It has nothing to do with it. What I'm saying
So
is,
no.
my
So again,
entire point is, Raymond, I'm gonna state my point, and then we could get on to what y'all was talking about.
no, this is a Laker talk, so I'm with it. I want Fish to laugh at you too. Go ahead.
Fish could do whatever he wants. That's my guy. I love Fish. My point is this: you niggas have this astronomical expectation for a guy who hasn't done shit to give y'all an expectation, but the fact that his name is Bronny James. I have no expectations for this young man because I don't think that he's supposed to be good right now. He ain't shit. And nothing has said to me that he was supposed to be good. So the fact that we are so hypercritical on this kid is like, damn, he's just an easy target because what was he supposed to be? He was supposed to be really good?
Flea. When did anybody show or talk about any expectation for Bronny James? I have yet to hear anybody say he was going to be anything but a second rounder or an undrafted player. That's number one.
So my point is,
hold on. That cannot be your point because you and I agree that we don't have any expectations of him. So why would he be a point of discussion for anybody right now?
I don't think he's supposed to be good.
Okay, believe we covered that already. None of us think he's supposed to be good. We all agree with that, right? Now, here's my question. Why is he a point of discussion? How is he a point of discussion?
Because of his last name.
Exactly.
Just his last name?
And his first name.
Michael Jordan had a son that was playing basketball. Or a lot of people have his kids that play basketball. Why is he a point of discussion?
KJ Martin.
If Michael Jordan, all right, I'm gonna be cool.
Nah, you're not gonna say it. You're not gonna say it. He's not gonna say it.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Fabian?
We can hear you. How was it?
All right. Here's the thing, Flea.
And his mic sounds crazy. Big pause.
Here's the thing, Flea. I don't have any expectations of Bronny James. My issue with Bronny James is when he's on the court, he has no idea what he's doing or where he's at. That's my only issue. Is he has no court awareness. He has no idea what he's doing out there, and he has no business on a professional basketball court. That's my issue. Got nothing to do with his dad. Got nothing to do with his dad. Got nothing to do with his heart. When he's on the court, he's literally looking to pass the ball.
Lee, I just saw your and I kind of got where you coming from because you started with the Lou Will story, right? What Stephen A said about Lou Will, and you know, listen, anybody that had any hoop dreams, you know,
who was this? King Speech?
This is me, yeah, King Speech.
My brother.
Anybody that has anybody that has
these other niggas. Talk to me. I love you. You know I love you, Fish. You know I love you. You know I love you, Turbo. Fabian.
Fish, you know he's dead wrong.
Go to hell,
But
Fabian.
I'm a prop you, and I'm a prop you. Then I'm gonna take you to task because I agree with you and disagree with you at the same time.
I got you.
Anybody with any hoop dreams understand it. You know what I'm saying? They understand this, right? You know, when you've been cut from any team, they, you know, I remember people telling me I'm not I remember people telling me I didn't have the talent to be on a team.
Right.
But then they put players on the team that I did personally on the court. I bust their ass. So it's like when you've been cut, and it's just what I'm saying. Bronny's been given a spot that other guys want, other guys are fighting for.
A coveted
and that's
spot.
where the controversy comes in. You see what I'm saying?
Spot. For sure.
You know, guys that could change that 1.7 he getting a year, or that 2 million a year. That could be life changing for somebody else. So there's where the vitriol comes in, and it's like, all right, we put you in the game. We need you to at least slow down, Maxie, and you embarrass yourself. And see, that's where it all comes in, because again, as we know, Bron had to run his mouth. Like AllBall was saying, listen, if I say you gonna be this and you cover in your cheeks, like we're gonna get laughed at. And see, we gotta hold that. We gotta eat that.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta eat that. So you can't then sit there, because it's like you don't like these guys. You're LeBron James, but you don't live in a bubble. You know what I mean?
I can respect that side of it for sure. Because there adds a lot of sauce to it, because Braun is talking heavy. So it's like, my son is better than half the league. And so now you put a target on him from us, the other pundits, and then the rest of the league. Yeah. And so now he comes in, and like Fish said, he's a deer in headlights half the time. He has no awareness. When you talk about a guy's awareness on the court, then you're really talking about, can he play or can he not play? Like, can you put him in there and he know what he's doing? Some guys are not really good, but they have great court awareness. They know what they're doing. They could set a screen. They could roll. They could pass the ball. They could start a break. They could grab a rebound. Shit like that. But when you're in the game, and I know what Fish is saying, I've seen it too. But what I'm saying is, nothing that I've seen over the last 2 to 3, 4 years, whatever that is, at USC or at Sierra Canyon, tells me that he was gonna be at all good. So my thing is, why are we even surprised that he's caca? He's not good. Okay.
We not. But then we ask him, why is he on the team? You get what I'm saying? But
King's Speech, then that goes into another conversation about the nepotism. Now that goes into, okay, Braun did his thing and got his son into the league. He ain't good. Okay, we could be mad about that. My thing is, there's no evidence that was saying he was good. So now we could talk about the nepotism. That's the other side of it. Am I wrong?
But
no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But
you're not wrong.
I've never been mad about the nepotism. I never been mad about LeBron. I laugh at him for having all his All NBA teammates, but I'm not mad about that. He's the biggest gangster in NBA history, and nobody wants to say it. I'll say it. Rich Paul, he got his man to be in control of a bunch of contracts in the league. Yep. Sitting at the negotiation table with every single team, so he knows what's going on all the time. I cannot be mad at LeBron for doing that. I'm mad at you. Hold on, Fish. I'm mad at you because I flamed Kwame Brown for daring to talk about Bronny James like that when you wanted to fight people because they dragged you the same way. How can you be mad at that? How can you be the one that's talking about this? No, not you can't do that. Everybody else could do that. Not Kwame Brown. And Flea, I'll finish off with this, Fish. We flame everybody that's a #1 draft pick and it's garbage. Sam Bowie is a punchline. Kwame Brown was a punchline. Michael Olowokandi was a punchline. These guys were all punchlines. No, Bronny's our #1 pick, but who's more famous than Bronny James out of this draft? Nobody. And it's not even close.
You Richard Share that you keep telling me, Number one pick. Richard Sherry.
How much he dropped? How much he dropped against
I don't
the
care.
other night?
I don't care.
Well, of
I don't
course
care.
not. But he's not
I don't
more
care.
famous than Bronny.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. Watch,
And he's
watch
the,
this.
hold
Watch
on.
this.
I don't care.
But Flea, he's not even the number one pick. He's the number one pick. He's not even as famous as Bronny. That's my point.
Talking about
Let me take.
they're talking about the 55th pick.
Hold on. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it.
Play a lick of basketball.
Let's imagine if this kid's name was Willie Davis from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Okay, Flea. If he's on the court playing, what's going through your mind?
Nothing.
Willie, nothing. But you saying
Hold on. No. He's not even my son, but he's on an NBA court playing the way Bronny's playing. What are you saying in your head?
Oh, he's the worst we ever seen.
He's not good. He's not good. But see, my thing.
That's all we're saying. He just happens to be Bron's son, but that's all we're saying. He's not good.
Fish, OG. But what I'm saying to you is, we wouldn't be having roundtables and any conversation about Willie Davis. Willie Davis would just be another nigga that got a spot in the NBA. He wasn't really right. A scout was wrong. They got it wrong. And he's going to go to the G League and try to figure it out. And we're going to move on and talk about Fabian's guy, Zachary Richardshire. Like, I don't see why we even talking about this kid. He's not
that's
good.
what we're saying. But that's what we're saying is he's not good. He should be in the D League. They keep forcing him on us in the show. They keep forcing him on the bench like he's supposed to be there when he should be in the D League. You just made my point.
And then think about this. And then think about this, bro. JJ Redick made it worse when he said, "I put him in a tough spot. We had to fly him out there."
That was bad. That was bad.
Bro.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was bad.
No, he made it worse when he compared him
bad,
to Davion Mitchell. He compared to Davion Mitchell. He made it worse by comparing him to Davion Mitchell before he even played an NBA game. He compared him to Lou Dort before he even played it. He never showed that. You talking about all defensive. Davion Mitchell has not made that yet, but we know that Davion Mitchell gets, and he's pretty good in Toronto right now.
Davion Mitchell won a national championship. He was the most outstanding player in the national championship game. Like Davion, regardless of what he's going through in the NBA, he's a player.
But this is who is talking about him. JJ Redick is not no average coach. He just came from the podcasting world, analytics this, analytics that. I break the game down. He said that. Why would you say that? Don't say shit. Don't say nothing.
And don't apologize. Like, listen, I thought he was fast enough to stay with Maxey. Turns out I got to teach. He need more coaching. You see, here's the problem. No, a lot of people not getting this, bro. A lot of the people not getting this. Where's the work? See, even I was on a Real Hoops channel. He's playing select games.
You're right.
He's playing select games. Why is he not playing every game? You see, everybody that grinds to get up to this level, they get put in tough spots. Guess what? Watch the film. See, because he does have athleticism. He is fast, but there's no technique. This is why Maxey was able to make him look like he did. You see what I'm saying? Look, this guy has made two shots in his NBA career. He's 2 for 22. I don't know what did he shoot tonight?
Yeah, I think he shot.
Did he make one? No, I'm getting to it.
Yo, please.
He made two shots
worse than me.
Wait, bro.
This game down like
bro, he made 2 shots, and he got a press conference for both of the main shots. The first time he made a shot, he got a press conference. The second time,
let me say this real quick, my brothers. Let me say this real quick. I guess I'm more accepting of what this is as opposed to really like dissecting it. Like, it all goes into like what the NBA is today. It's obviously like you got Fabian here, you got me here, you got you here, King Speech, you are older brother, like you got Fish here, that's my OG. Turbo is here. Like, we grew up on a different NBA. So what's going on right now, and this, we've seen father son, sons come in the league. But what I'm saying, this right here, like, it all goes into what the NBA is. It's a gimmick. It's a show. It's wild entertainment. Like, I guess I'm more
It's
accepting
entertainment.
what this bullshit is, and I'm just like, I'm not really like dialing into it too much. And I understand they forcing it on us, but to me, it's a bunch of bullshit. And it's like, we got bigger fish to fry. The Knicks is a high commodity. There's a lot of talent in the league. Like, why do we care about this little nigga? Respectfully.
You know why? Because it's going to drive the news cycle. A lot of content creators made money off of it. A lot of content creators got views on it. No, you said this is entertainment, right? Y'all watch the WWE, right? Oh, y'all watch wrestling at one point.
At one point in my life,
this is what I've been calling the NBA the WWE, like, especially under Silver. Silver is more Vince McMahon than anybody, right? Now look,
we just had a conversation about him.
Hold on, Flea. Hold on, Flea. I have to stop King's speech in his tracks. Don't you ever disrespect Vince McMahon like that again.
You're right. You're right.
Sam Cassell said it best when he was at Florida State at UNC. It's now a wine and cheese crowd.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the NBA is now. It's a wine. People are sitting there with their legs crossed courtside, drinking champagne.
You're right.
They got
that.
You're right.
Y'all can speak to this. Are there more? Is it true that there's more? They say middle class kids that grew up in the suburbs in the NBA now than ever before.
Possible.
I mean, they ain't no more trench babies. It's a lot of
you know what happened? They get the bag before they get to the league too now. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of these cats get bags before they get to the league.
I laugh.
You know what's frustrating, Flea, is we sit there like when they talk about when was Bronny drafted in the second round?
55.
So I had a partner that was drafted second round between 35 and 40, right? And they talk about second round like, oh, nobody second round. My partner has every scoring record at Oral Roberts. He literally's got 35, 40-point games in 2.5 years. He's got a 63-point game with no overtime. Like, he put up numbers to go that late in the second round. Mm-hmm. So I hate when they use him. Oh, he was just, he was a late second round pick. He was drafted. He was drafted when a lot of other guys weren't. First, and there's only 2 rounds.
Half our team is second round picks.
Like, huh?
Half the Knicks are second round picks.
Nah.
At least 5 players on the Knicks are second round picks.
No, wow.
When my partner got drafted, I want to say there was 3 or 4 rounds in the NBA draft.
Yo,
in 91. We talking about 91.
They're going crazy on Luka. Tim McMahon is reporting that Luka was pushing 270 pounds. The Mavs are tired of his conditioning issues. Yo, they're going crazy on him, man.
It don't surprise me.
So Flea, you're not gonna defend Luka because we calling him fat? Or they calling him fat? What the fuck, man?
Why would I?
Brian Windhorst called him fat. You know it's bad.
How the hell is Brian Windhorst talking about somebody's weight?
Hold on, fellas. I appreciate y'all. King Speech Fish. Hold on real fast. Fabian, what happened?
Why aren't you mad? What if Luka has a condition that's preventing him from getting skinny?
Have I not? Hold on, Fabian. Have I not talked about Luka's conditioning for years?
Yeah, but you are not empathetic towards this guy trying to lose weight.
How am I empathetic? I say every year, the fact that he is not in shape is the only reason why he is not head and shoulders the best player in the league. Okay. I say that to you every year.
Yes, but there's no empathy when it comes to this guy who's currently being railroaded by his former GM. This is a media onslaught right now on Luka.
Nico Harrison made a ballsy decision just now. That's ballsy. He traded arguably the best player in franchise history. And and people can argue Dirk, whatever. Y'all can have that argument, whatever. But he just traded the best player in franchise history for the betterment of the team. There's a lot that goes into what he just did. Obviously, all the jokes about Luka being in shape, all that type of shit, but that says that he has faith in Kyrie Irving, and he also believes that bringing on Anthony Davis puts them in a different stratosphere in terms of the Western Conference. They did the same thing last year. So Nico is consistent in being ballsy. He did the same thing last year and
they got to the finals.
Went and got PJ Washington and
which was a good
and Daniel Gafford. Went and got them two guys, and they
took off to the races. They were the hottest team.
That's a fact, Turbo. They took off. They went and got them two guys, and they took off. Now they did this type of shit. Listen. I have no empathy. I have no empathy for Luka. Get the fucking.
He said
shit.
Defense wins championships,
bro.
And that's true.
Am I wrong though? If Luka gets in shape, at any remote shape that any of you guys that's on here right now that feel like that's in shape, could he not be the best player in the league, like head and shoulders?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it wouldn't even be a question. He would be the best player in the league.
I just had to check a few guys.
He's fat, Fabian. He don't want to be like. What you want me to say?
I want you to be empathetic.
I just had to check a few guys
like,
on social media.
Like you empathetic towards Bronny. That's all I want.
No, this is not. See,
you put your dancing shoes on, busted a spin move, and all I'm asking is why.
I got black Timbs on tonight.
They must have some nice clickly high heel, nice heels on them. you busted
they got taps on the bottom.
He got the tap. Yo, Fish, you don't see him sliding and slipping and spinning right now? All I'm saying is that anybody could get it, Flea. It's public. This is what we do. We talk about anybody. And you are absolutely right about Luka. Why wouldn't he be in the conversation with Joker and everybody else? The only thing stopping him is him. Crazy. Hey, hold on, you'll Flea. Now that he's been the fat boy for this long, this gives more credence to Zion wanting out of New Orleans and wanting to be in New York the whole time because he said so. But this is the new wave. They're trying to get fat and leave.
If this is how the trade deadline is about to begin, then we should see Zion moved. We should see Jimmy Butler moved. We should see Brandon Ingram moved. We should see some heavy movement because
we should see AllBall move Cat after tonight.
But for real, fellas, I'm telling you, like the championship is up for grabs. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Boston is cool, but they suspect. If they're not hitting threes, that you could beat them. I don't care what nobody says. If they're not hitting the three ball, they don't do much of anything else. They get into that.
Thing.
They get into that isolation basketball, and you can defend them.
I think what Boston has in their favor. What Boston has in their favor is they have Drew Holiday. And what's to do with the bad haircut?
The bad haircut.
The backup point guard. The backup point guard.
Pritchard.
No, that was started. The other guy.
Oh, White.
The black dude.
White.
They got those three dudes. They got those. Yeah, those three dudes keep them in order when they start wilding out with the threes.
But that's their style.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still think OKC is flat out the best team in the league. Like they just keep and SGA's proven himself. Like, but the thing is, he got to do that shit in the playoffs because that foul baiting shit doesn't work.
Yep.
And,
yeah.
With OKC, are they gonna get a consistent second scorer? Is Jalen Williams that consistent second? And is he the Scotty? Can he play the Scotty role and get them a chip?
He's gonna have to turn it up in the playoffs. That's your man.
I think
that's my only issue with them.
Holmgren too.
I think he's absolutely capable of that.
I mean, if they get Holmgren back, it's a wrap. I'll say that right now. You can't beat
Chet Holmgren come back, they up it to another level.
Yeah, it's just different. Defensively, they're a different level. That's too crazy because you could sit Hartenstein down, and then you have what you had last year with Dallas, but even better, somebody on the court that's going to be able to operate at the top of the key, dribble handoff all game long. You can't beat that. They're too
And then
fast.
you still got Alex Caruso, who's experienced.
Exactly. He got a chip.
Yeah, Alex Caruso, Robinson Caruso. Ain't nobody thinking about that, dude.
Well, I do like they got a team of everybody defends on that team. There's nobody that don't defend on that
They're
team.
unselfish. They're unselfish.
Yeah.
And that's the type of basketball we would want to see.
Yeah, they play. I mean, besides the foul baiting SGA bullshit, I'm not gonna lie. That's just kind of getting on my nerves. But aside from that, they play basketball.
How can a foul bait from SGA get on your nerves, but
Brunson, I know.
Brunson don't?
Don't get your mic cut off, official.
And they give you that.
Any chance we get Trey Murphy this week?
40 ball.
Any chance we get Trey Murphy?
No.
I would love it. I would. The problem is we can't. Maybe because the Pelicans are. If we can dupe them like they got duped out of Dyson Daniels, but Trey Murphy's having a breakout year.
Yes, he is.
Serious question, Fabian. What's worse, right? Jalen Brunson flopping, or Jalen Brunson gave you that Jim Bay hot wire when you don't get the call.
Hold on. Luckily, your phone, your mic started shutting down. Fish. You didn't want to hear that bullshit. Yo, look. This reporter was saying LeBron had grown frustrated with Anthony Davis, and LeBron retweeted, "You a fucking lie."
I screenshot that one.
LeBron tweeting something like that though.
What do you mean? Why? I mean, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want his man fired, Rich Paul.
Yep.
I mean, listen.
That's a big percentage of that contract.
Listen.
You want to lose that income.
Listen. I think everybody that's up here right now, appreciate everybody that's tapped in the chat too. Everybody up here right now is not stupid enough to believe that LeBron James had no idea that this trade was happening. If he has the influence on this basketball team that we've witnessed over the last 5 to 6 seasons, the fact that he was intricate in bringing in the coach that is head coach right now, Anthony Davis getting traded right now, there's no way he did not know
wasn't
that
in the loop
prior to going. There's no way.
Flea, I think
LeBron did not know any more than Bronny got drafted on his own merit.
Back.
Flea, I think the Lakers, if you think about it like this, LeBron presented him Bronny and was like, yo, y'all want him, you gotta sign him for $8 million. The Lakers was like, oh yeah, cool, no problem. They allegedly made $50 million off them jersey sales. How much the Lakers keep, I don't know. How much Bronny keeps, I don't know. But y'all made y'all money back off Bronny. And after that, they said, you know what, Bron, we done with you. I think the Lakers are done with LeBron. And remember, the whispers were, what LeBron say before the offseason, before the season started? I wouldn't mind playing with Steph Curry.
I mean, bro, this at the end of the day, if we looking at big picture, which everything should be looked at as big picture, this is a business move. If you thinking about the future for your organization in terms of the Lakers, LeBron is going to be retiring in the next year or two. If you bring in Luka Doncic, you're locked in with your superstar and face of the franchise for the next 10 seasons. So the other side of it is definitely like strictly business, right? Luka is gonna get healthy, and you're gonna get whatever you get at. This is an All NBA, first team All NBA player, right? Like you're gonna get a great player. So I just think we can't be us. We can't be act like we're naive to think that LeBron had no clue, like no idea. Fish, no clue. Nah.
I don't believe Bron had any idea.
Damn, for real?
But nah, I can't say that bullshit with a straight face.
Hell no.
If the Lakers are done with him, yeah. I think they're done with him, bro. You're not gonna win. LeBron is 40. I've been telling y'all this for 2 fucking years. He's a third option. I don't give a fuck what he put up tonight. Tomorrow he's gonna shit on himself. He's old. He needs diapers, bro. Fuck we talking about, man? They done with him. Luka's gonna be 25. That's a business move. Same thing with they traded Shaq in his prime. Lakers ain't playing.
Look, there's been nobody that hit layups like LeBron in the layup line at 40.
Ever. They done with his shit, Fish. They done with him.
They should have been done. They should have been done years ago.
The whole era was a failure.
Agreed.
It was a failure. This is not the Laker way. Look, this is not the Laker way. And now the Lakers are about headlines. Like, this is not the Dr. Buss way. This is not, Dr. Buss was about winning championships, and then the publicity comes after this. Now they just want publicity, jersey sales, photo ops.
I think they want both, though, King's Speech.
But I think they want, see, here's the problem. They want one first, and then they'll accept, because they didn't put out a winning plan. This is not a winning plan. It's not a winning team. Look, again, that record, they beat us tonight. All right, they came out, played more energy there. But does anybody think that the Lakers can make a long playoff run? Anybody here? No. That's what I'm saying. Like, and again, look, Laker history, the Lakers have never given up assets or future players to get a star. Okay, they did give up half their team for Kareem, but they gave up no draft picks. A few years prior, next year they gave up Gail Goodrich for the Jazz 79 pick, right? Who did that 79 pick turn into?
James Worthy?
No, Magic Johnson. They gave up another pick for the 82 pick, for the 82 first round pick. That won't turn into James Worthy. They have never given up.
And they were able to get Worthy.
Yeah. Think about this. Our star tonight was Josh Hart. He went out in the 80 draft. LeBron traded him. Like, he's the throw-in. And so it's like, don't you think the Lakers could use a Josh Hart right now? But they got AD. And they got AD, and all they got out of it was a fake chip. Call it what you want, Laker fans. It's a fake chip. And did a 4 months off and all this. Nobody watched. And a conference final run that was aided by the referees anyway. That's it. Other than that, they got out the first round. I mean, they got knocked out in the first round and didn't make the playoffs in the whole LeBron era. So yeah, it's time to watch it. And so they get the younger superstar, and then maybe they can try to plan to build around, get them in shape. Yeah, I'm just saying, this was never the Laker way.
You gotta need to know about what LA fans think about Bron. What's the whatever the top radio station is, they did a poll on whose jersey should be retired next. Derek Fisher, Lamar Odom, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. 98% was Derek Fisher. 2% was Lamar Odom. LeBron and AD got 0.
Okay. So there's some real niggas out in LA. I'm glad to know, because they're not fooled by this. They're not. This is all they get is headlines.
The Lakers are about winning. Then the publicity comes when you win. They're not winning. Like, they're not winning. No one takes them seriously as a contender this year. I don't care how many like Washingtons they beat by 40. You know, the Lakers are still below. Like their net rating is still negative. Like they've given up more points than they've scored, despite being 9 games or 8 games over, whatever they are. They're fraudulent. This is not the Laker way. You got to play defense.
I've watched the Lakers since I was in junior high. Magic got drafted, and they had the owner, right? When Buss came in, the only time I saw Jerry Buss was on draft day or when they won a chip. I didn't see Buss any other time during the year. Draft day and when they won a chip.
But what did Buss do?
You never heard from Jerry West unless they made a trade.
But that's what I'm saying. He put Jerry West in charge of everything. And Jerry West turned out to be one of the greatest 5 GMs of all time. And he built that.
You know what's crazy? Jerry West was so amped up. I remember he was so amped up about winning. He used to stand in the tunnel. To watch a game, Jerry West used to stand in the tunnel and peek over the edge, over the rail to watch the game because he couldn't stand watching mistakes being made. So he never stood there. He was never on the court. He was always in the tunnel, peeking around the corner watching the game because he would get pissed off when they would make a mistake.
But what he learned to do is judge talent and build a team. I mean, think about this. In '82, they already won 2 chips. And then they had a chance to draft Worthy or Dominique Wilkins. Think about that. They had already won 2 championships.
And Terry Cummings, too.
Oh, Terry Cummings. No, Terry Cummings was in '81 draft, right?
No. All 3 of them was the same draft.
Okay, so he had a choice of which one of these guys. I got 2 chips already.
But here's the crazy part that a lot of people don't know. Maybe Fish will know because he's a basketball historian. Al Sampson was supposed to come out that year, but he decided to go. That's why Worthy became the #1 pick. If Ralph Sampson would have came out that year, he was automatically going to be the #1.
Of course, yeah. I mean, even like
Ralph wanted a college chip, so he stayed in school.
He stayed 1 more year. Yeah.
He stayed 1 more year, but if he would have,
all you need to know about Jerry West is when James Worthy wanted more money and said he was going, Jerry West said, "I'll trade you straight up to Dallas for Roy Tarplin," and that came out of Worthy's mouth. Worthy was sitting there turning off, holding out this and that. And said, "Look, I'll trade you straight up to Dallas for Roy Tarplin."
That'd have been interesting.
Stop all that bullshit.
If Roy Tarplin wasn't on
in that deal too.
Roy Tarplin was the first stretch forwards. Deadlift Shrimp, Sam Perkins, they was like the first stretch forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tarplin was serious. He just couldn't stay off the white horse, man.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That Dallas team had a chance. That Dallas team had a chance to win.
It was like he was there the year.
Yeah.
Dallas is over trading stars, ain't they? As McGuire.
Yep. I mean, you know, they finally under Cuban, they finally figured out how to build one.
Remember they traded Jason Kidd to the Phoenix Suns around the deadline when the Phoenix was like 8-17.
My feeling right now, the league is in a little uproar because some of these old guys are moving. It's our time to grab a chip. We got to grab it. And this is as good as any year. Last year would have been good if we'd had a squad.
You know, we'd have had our healthy players, but it's a big year to try to get this ship, man. It's wide open.
I'm happy NBA fans everywhere. We not want to see a parade in New York.
We do one. Y'all seen enough Yankee parades. Y'all seen enough Giant parades. The Knicks need a parade down the Canyon of Heroes. For real.
I don't want to see Fabian and all.
So what? You want to see OKC get one? Come on, bro. Like, come on. Let's stop it. You need Boston to get another one.
Hey, I'm in Dallas. I wouldn't have no problem with the Mavericks getting one.
Stop it, y'all had y'all trip with
Knicks. I just don't want to see Knicks Rehab while here celebrating.
Too late. Tonight was awful.
Oh man, yo, good. It's been good chopping it up with y'all, man. Yo,
Yeah, this is fun.
I'm trying to roll out. I gotta wake up.
Yeah, me too.
Even though I've had my rest already.
Salute, fellas. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to debut either Thursday or Friday this week. I mean, no, Wednesday or Thursday this week. And you know, y'all always. Anybody welcome to pull up? I'll have the link in there, man. I'm just gonna be talking hoops.
Yeah,
like we gotta do it right now, bro.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Yeah,
yo,
man,
man,
I'm open.
Shocking trade in the NBA.
Yeah.
It's going down. Or is that mama? Yeah, I'm good now. Shocking trade going down. Luka Doncic traded to the Lakers for Anthony Davis for the most
At
part.
midnight.
Shocking trade, man. You already know. Y'all know what this is. This was Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab.
Mm-hmm. You know what this is. I'm not standing up for.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining us.
I gotta get a drop too for me. Yeah, so. Yeah, I gotta get a drop too.
Oh, that's your thing, Turbo. It's you need headphones, man.
I was sounding good. I don't know.
No, it sounds good, but when you're live, if you don't have headphones on, we can hear the speaker in the background. It goes with the mic.
Oh.
It's not your fault, man. That's just the stuff, man. Yo, man.
Yeah.
We just took it back to back in the days just now, man. Everybody just jumping on the live. Come on, man. Yo, man. AllBall TV. Knicks play the Rockets on Monday. We'll follow up with Knicks Rehab. Have some videos chopped up tomorrow. Thanks for viewing the Draymond one. Going crazy on Cats. We went crazy on Draymond. We probably gonna go crazy on Luka tomorrow. Definitely see y'all tomorrow on Monday.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I got a lot to say. This is crazy. One love.
AllBall suckers. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.